All right, so again, welcome everybody. It's our Monday training that we do every week. Like clockwork, 5:30 Pacific every Monday. You can find us here training, doing a live training, and then afterwards Q&A. Okay, and we're gonna dive right in because today I have an exciting training I want to share with you guys. But before we do so, I want to go show you what we just added into Elite University. So for those that don't know, we just added this Facebook ads training right here. Now, the good thing about this training right here, not only is it, it's you. There's a lot of Facebook training out there where it can get overwhelming, because it's made like for people like myself and my son, techies and nerds and things like that. But even for myself, it became like sitting there going to sleep. Like, oh man. Oh. Well, whereas this training is quick, nice, fast, 3-minute modules, 5 minutes, nothing's over 15 minutes. So a person can digest this in bite-sized pieces. So this is easy for the newbie to be able to really digest this, to be able to get an understanding of how to do Facebook ads. The other thing good about it is that you get your own portal. Remember, I showed you guys that if you share, for those that don't know, if you come right here and then you click under the video, you'll notice right here it says share this course with personal login. So if you give elitefacebooktraining.com to anybody, you can share with anybody. Use it as leverage. Don't just go giving it out to everybody. Use it as leverage. But you can give them that and then give them the username elite and the password elite123, and then they will be able to log in to their own back office. Actually, why don't we just go show you what that looks like, right? For those that didn't get a chance yet to go check that out. Excuse me. So this is what they would see. See, nice and professional. Give them the login. Okay. And they will be able to go back here and have access. So you can leverage this now because, again, I told you guys, you want to be coming from a position of power and a position of authority and show yourself as a leader that you are, or position yourself to be, right? Or aspiring to be. Well, this is what you do, and this is how you do it. Okay, so you want to be able to share things like this and be able to really leverage what you have going on. Okay, so there it is. So y'all have it in your back office. This is for you guys. Everybody in the Elite get to watch right here. You don't have to log in. But if you share it with other people, of course, we're not going to give them access to our Elite University and have them go looking at everything else, right? You want to just share just one course. So that's how you do it. Okay? EliteFacebookTraining.com. And use and get creative with it, guys. Tell people, you're gonna have a special training tonight, at a certain time. If they all opt in to your page or they say something on your post, and then afterwards give everybody that login. You see what I'm saying? Like, get creative. All right. Also, uh, I don't know. I don't know if anybody noticed. I bet you guys didn't notice, but something else was also added. Okay, so right here you see we have online marketing 101. Okay, so what this is a whole bunch of different courses and a whole bunch of different ways to make money online. Okay, so I've already had things back here, but look, I bet you guys didn't notice that we actually added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new courses back here. And the one that we're going to train on today is this one right here. Okay, easy $300 a day business. Now, what this course is going to teach you how to do is it's going to teach you two things, okay, that you can do. One, how you can be able to now get leads, local business leads in any area, and then be able to start your own business as a lead source for other companies. Okay, that's one business. That's one business model. But this is the kicker, and this is what's so cool. Now that once you know how to get leads, and you can scrape 50 leads a day, literally. If you know that, that's powerful. So that means we're not doing things old school. We're not going to put on suits ties and go knock on doors. You know, remember I told you guys, I told people last year, they said, Kwan, do you go business to business? I said, I don't, but if I did, I would do it in a streamlined way. I still wouldn't put on a suit and go knocking on people's door, or knocking on, and, you know, walking in people's establishment where half of the establishment is telling me to get up out of here. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not even going to waste my time. So we're going to contact these people beforehand. We're going to get a hold of these people beforehand. We're going to do it behind our desks, behind our computers. And then once we get the go ahead, then I go talk to those businesses. Big difference. That's the business model we're going to learn today. So doing it that way, you have two things at hand. You have one for yourself, because we have a product, right, to get lead generation for businesses. So that means if you know how to get a hold of local businesses now, that's very powerful, because now every single day you could be contacting local businesses and letting them know what we have to offer, and then setting up a presentation. And we're going to go over all that. Okay. So today, C said he was watching that this morning. See, so that's nice. So we got people diving in, because if you was watching that this morning, then that means you was actually in this portion. And I know a lot of people ain't even in this portion. You know, a lot of people slept on this side. And I'm going to continue to add things in here. I told you guys, it ain't just about me. Our trainings are on Monday, but I don't have a problem with having guest people do trainings and things like that if I know they have something to offer and you guys can learn from it. So today we're actually going to learn from somebody else. Okay. But again, it's just phenomenal. So I just had to bring this to you guys. All right, guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get in. Let's go ahead and dive in.
So we're going to go in here. In this video, I'm going to show you an easy business that you could start to get other companies to pay you $300 to $500 for a simple service that you could provide anywhere in the world with any type of computer, and you need zero internet marketing experience whatsoever. I'm also going to show you how to get your first clients within 48 hours using the exact email template that I use back when I used to do this. On top of that, I'm also going to show you guys an easy upsell that you can provide to them for an extra $100, $200, or even $300 a month on top of that original contract. So we got a lot to go over. Let's jump right into the video. Now, what you're going to be doing is starting a lead generation business. Essentially, what you'll be doing is going to other companies and offering them to go out there and collect fresh leads for their business every single week. So let's say you go to a company that offers something to a local business. Let's say restaurants in particular. One of the software companies I'm involved with, I've started a long time ago with a partner of mine, is called RepPages. It's a reputation management company that offers a tool to local businesses like restaurants. So what you could do is you can go to a company like that and you could say, hey, once a week, I will send you a list of 100 different local restaurant leads from your area. You could also include their phone number, the person's name, the business owner, or the contact at that business, and you could easily charge companies $300 to $500 a month for doing this. A little bit later on, after I show you how to fulfill that service, I'm going to show you how to get your first client within 48 hours, like I just said a moment ago. Back when I used to do this and I started up this business and I built a website, I started offering this, and I started to get some ideas and stuff. I'm going to show you the exact email template that I use, using the same service you're going to provide to actually get your clients as well. So in a weird way, just by getting them as a client, it's kind of a proof of concept to them that the service works. I'm going to give you the exact email template that I use. It's going to be down in the description. I'll put it on the screen as well once we get to that point. And lastly, the third part of the video, I'm going to show you how to offer an upsell to these people to do their mailings for them. I'm going to show you the software that you could use. And as usual, I'm going to show you free and paid ways to do this. So this is an easy business that anybody could start. Whether you're just brand new to the whole internet marketing thing, you've never done any type of email marketing before, all you need to know is how to use a spreadsheet program like Microsoft Excel or Google Docs, Sheets, or whatever it is, and you're going to be set to go. So you're going to watch over my shoulder step by step exactly how we do this. So without further ado, let's hop into my computer and I'm going to show you exactly how it's done. Okay, so here we are inside of my Google Sheets account. This right here is a great example of essentially what you guys are going to be creating using this method. This is what you're going to be selling to your clients, and you can even use this to grow your own business as well. This right here is a sheet that I made years ago back when I used to do this, when I was pitching digital agencies on a website called App Futura. So these were different app and software development companies that all list their portfolios on this website. So I would go on this website, collect their contact information, and send them cold emails pitching this service of lead generation to help them get new leads and generate more revenue for their agency. So as you can see, we have this separated very specifically into different columns. I'm going to show you guys how to set this up in a moment as well. So we have the company name, the website, the contact name. This could either be whoever's in charge of marketing or maybe the CEO or the owner of the company. It depends on who you're trying to target and what the size of the company is. And obviously, very importantly, we have their email address. And then we also have portfolio item. What a portfolio item would be is, for example, the email that you're going to be sending out to these people is going to include a section that says, congratulations on working with X. So congratulations on working with Walmart and CVS. Congratulations on working with Monster or something like that. I'm going to show you guys that email template and how to have all this data filled out in there automatically in just a bit later on in the video. And you also want to have your source recorded right here as well, because the email is also going to mention how you found them. So, for example, the email is going to read something along the lines of, hey name, I found company while browsing source. Congratulations on working with portfolio item. And we're going to send that to their email, and then we're going to pitch them the service in the rest of the email. So let's go ahead and I'm going to show you guys exactly how I would collect these leads right here. This one is a little bit of a shorter list. This one only has about 40 leads. We're going to be collecting something similar today, just as an example. So right here, you can do this in Google Sheets or Microsoft Excel or whatever you're familiar with. I'm going to go up here to File, and let's create a new one. So just like in the last example, we're going to go up to the first box. We're going to go Company. Next one is going to be Website. Then we have Name, Email, Portfolio Item, and Source. Now, personally, I always like to go back up here and make these a little bit bigger just so they're easier to read. We could also make them bold. And just for the sake of organization as well, we're going to need more room for the website, more room for the email, portfolio item. And we can also make company a little bit bigger as well. So now we have our basic template filled out. We can start collecting leads into this list. Now for this example, we're going to be targeting something a little bit different. Let's say we want to target Italian restaurants in San Francisco. And we're going to be finding them on Yelp. I usually like to add that into my file name as well, just to keep things a little bit more organized. Now, believe it or not, I actually have a lot of experience targeting restaurants on Yelp doing this because I use this same exact method to scale my software as a service company called Rep Pages, which was a reputation management company, to restaurants on Yelp. And we scaled this business to 6 figures a year using nothing but cold email outreach. I didn't spend a single dime on paid advertising to advertise this business, and we scaled it all the way to 6 figures and beyond before I offloaded this and I moved on to other things. So this is a fantastic method to use to sell software products. If you do social media marketing for businesses, this is a fantastic way to pitch them on that. Maybe you're looking for a capital investment for your new startup. This is the go-to method to do that as well. So cold email is so powerful no matter what you do. Whether you're selling a product or service, whether you're looking for investors, whether you're advertising a charity or foundation you work with, this is a great method for cold outreach. It's completely free. The only thing it requires is some of your time. Now that we have our template set up, how are we actually going to go out there onto Yelp and start collecting these email addresses? Well, what I'll do is I'm going to split my browser into 2 different sides of my screen. So I'm going to scale this over here to half. I'm going to close these out, and let's go and we're going to open up Yelp in this tab right here. So I'll go to yelp.com, and let's just get these organized right here just so we could see both screens at the same time. We could probably just collapse this little sidebar too. So now that we have that, we can start searching for restaurants right here on Yelp. So we're going to go in here and we're going to look for Italian restaurants. Now the workflow that I like to use is I start by collecting all of their websites into my spreadsheet first. Then I use a Google Chrome extension, which is free, that I'll show you guys in a moment, that lets you open an entire list of URLs and then start flipping back and forth with the setup we have right here with the 2 browsers and start putting the rest of their information from their websites into your spreadsheets and start collecting those leads. Now, first things first, we're collecting leads from Yelp. So what I'm going to do is I'll go back to our Google document right here. Let me just scale this back a little bit so we could see everything in one window. And under source, I'm just going to type in Yelp. Once I've done that, you could just click right here and we could drag this down to, let's say, we're going to collect 40 leads today as an example. If you're finding these leads on different sources, you can go ahead, enter them one by one, but you typically know where you're going to be finding all the leads for that day. Let's head back over to Yelp. And what I like to do is, as you're going down your list right here, once you put in your targeting, so we're looking at San Francisco, Italian restaurants, if you use the middle mouse button, or you could also hold Command or Control and click on these links, it's going to open all these listings in different tabs. So I like to do one page at a time just to say organize. So I'm going to go down, I'm going to open up every one of these in a different tab. So now that we have all those open, let's go over to the first one and let's get started. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually not going to copy the website from this right here, because I've learned that if you copy and paste this into your spreadsheet, what it's going to do is it's going to do this weird Yelp redirect sort of thing. So you actually need to click on the website, wait for this to load, and then you can copy it from here. So I'm just going to put this in here, and also from the Yelp listing, you can go ahead and just type in the name of the restaurant. So I'm going to go over to the next one right here. We're going to copy the name. And here's a quick tip too. When you're pasting data from a website into your spreadsheet, typically what's going to happen is it's going to copy the same formatting. What that means is if this text right here is big and bold on Yelp, if I paste it into my spreadsheet right here, it's going to copy that same exact format, and your whole thing is going to be a mess. A quick tip to paste without any type of formatting is if you hold down Command or Control, Shift, and then hit V, it's going to paste it with whatever text styles you have inside of your document. So it saves a lot of time. Let's go. Let's collect their website. I'm going to paste that in here. Here's a quick tip I have as well. You need to be very familiar with the email template that you're going to be using with these leads. Because, for example, if you send an email out to somebody, let's say the owner of this restaurant right here, his name is Mike. If you say, hey, Mike, hope your day is going well. I just had a couple quick questions about Sotomare, Oysteria, I think it's pronounced. My Italian heritage is betraying me. Sotomare, Oysteria, and seafood. That doesn't sound natural. It's going to sound like you're just using a copy and paste template, even though you are. You want it to sound as natural as possible. So you need to keep it conversation based. So for this one right here, I would just copy Sotomare, because if you were having a conversation with this owner, that's probably all you would refer to it as. You wouldn't use that full title. Let's go. Let's copy their website and let's move on. So boom, there we go. So I'm just going to go, I'm going to fill out the rest of this list. I'll be right with you guys. Okay, great. There we go. So we have our first list of 40 restaurant leads. So we have all their names and their websites ready to go. In total, that took about 5 minutes to do. And the more you do this, the quicker you're going to get at it. So the next thing we have to do is fill out the name, email, and portfolio item sections. Now, for restaurants, you typically want to go out there and find the owner. If it's a large franchise, maybe you want to target them a little bit differently, but all the ones I've collected here are basically just independently owned establishments. So we're going to be looking for the owner's name, the owner's personal email, because at all costs, you don't just want to contact either their general contact email, their support email, or fill out a form on their website or something like that. You want to find that specific contact at the business's email address. The other thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be finding anything noteworthy about the restaurant. This could be something like congratulations on being featured in this local paper, congratulations on just something even as simple as having a beautiful website or photo content or something like that. One thing you can do, if you want to put in the time, it's very effective, and I've done this before. If you go and you find the owner's personal Instagram and or Facebook page, comment on something they've done. I've sent out emails in there before where it's like, hey, Mike, hope your ski trip was great. I saw your Instagram photos. They were really badass. Keep up the great work. I just wanted to reach out and blah, blah, blah. Now, the best way I found to open all these websites at once and not crash your browser completely is using a Chrome extension just called Open Multiple URLs. It's completely free. And once you have that installed, what you need to do is you're going to select the very top URL right here. We're going to scroll down. We're going to hold down Shift, click the bottom one. That'll select the entire row. We're going to go copy, and then in our second browser here, I'm going to close this tab. I'm going to click on the Open Multiple URLs extension. I'm going to paste them all in here, and this is very important. You want to make sure you check this box that says Don't Open Tabs Until Selected. So it's going to open every one of these URLs in a different tab inside of Chrome, but it won't actually load the content of the website until you click on it. Now, once you've done that, you can go Open URLs, and it's going to open them all up in separate tabs right here. Now that we have those open, let's go ahead and start collecting the rest of our information. So let's go ahead and open the first one right here and jump right into it. So the first thing I typically like to look for is the owner's name. So I'm going to look down the website here. Here we go. So founded by Francesco. So we're just going to copy that right here. And okay, for some reason, open the last one first, it looks like. So I'm going to paste that here. And we just need to find the contact info. It's not really giving us too much here. What I typically like to look for is if you go to their Facebook page, they usually have an email address added on here as well. Let's go to the About page. And okay, great. Here's the thing. Preferably, you like to find an email address that has the owner or your contact's name at their website URL because you know it's their personal business email. But if you ever find an email address that's simply a Gmail address or a Yahoo address or something generic like that, that's typically going to go right to the owner. So I'm just going to copy that email address, and that's the one we're going to use. Now we need to find a portfolio item. I'm going to close out of their Facebook page. I'm not seeing anything posted on here, so we may need to dig a little bit deeper. Now, if you're in a rush, you could just put something like, hey, congrats on the beautiful website. They have their Instagram profile here. So you could also say, hey, congrats on the great Instagram content. But I always like to dig a little bit deeper. The more personalized you can make your cold emails, the better response you're going to get. It's always better to send fewer personalized emails than a ton of generic emails. Let's head over to Google, and I'm just going to type in pink onion pizza. Let's do a quick search, and let's go to news, and let's see if anything pops up. I'm going to put quotes around the name to make sure it's that specific term used, and boom, here we go. It looks like they had an article written about them on this website right here. So this is what I'm going to use, urbandaddy.com. Back over here in the portfolio item, you need to remember the email is going to say congrats on. So I'm going to type your feature in Urban Daddy. Perfect. So that's one down. Let's continue. So I'm going to close out of that right here. Next one we have is Credo. So let's see. Thankfully, right on the homepage, we have the owner's name. So if we click on that, there's a little bit more information about him. So let's go back over here. So his name is Clint. And since we're on the About page, let's see if we could find a portfolio item that we could use. So I'm going to read through this really quick. Apparently, the owner is involved in a lot of different charity work. Let's go into one of these articles right here. I'm kind of curious. Okay, so he actually wrote an article in the Huffington Post. So what I'm going to do here, despite what all of our opinions on this might be, I'm just going to use this to get his attention. Your work with Occupy Wall Street. Now we just need to find his email address. I'm not actually seeing anything on the website here other than their generic business address. If this really is the only thing you guys could possibly find, go ahead and use it. Don't lose an entire lead just because it may not get to the specific person you need it to. But what I'm going to do is head over to a tool called hunter.io. It's completely free to use. And what this is for is it's going to give you all the email addresses that were created for this particular domain name. So I'm going to copy their website URL right here, or just the domain name itself. I'm going to paste that here. I click on Find Email Address, and boom, there it is. So Clint at credosSF.com. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to put that into a spreadsheet, and that's another one down. So there always is a little bit of detective work if you guys want to have these emails personalized and have them effective. Using this exact method, I usually get a conversion rate of around 30%. 30% of the people are going to reply to you, you're going to be able to engage with them, and you're going to be able to close a decent number of those. So it is worth the work that you're putting in here. And like I said, the more you get used to this, the quicker this whole process is going to go. So let's move on to a couple more. Now, I'm not seeing the owner's name on the website anywhere so far. Let's say you can't find a single soul who works at this restaurant or wherever the company is. If you can't even find the general manager or the owner or anything like that, what you can do is, again, you need to remember and be familiar with your template. If you type in guys, the email is going to go, hey guys, yes, it's not too personal, but it's something. So that's what I recommend doing if you honestly just can't find anything else to put in here. So let's move on to a couple more. First thing we're going to look for is the owner's name. So let's go over to the About page. Finding the name of restaurant owners is always very easy because, oh, actually, it's a great example right here. Restaurant owners are in love with telling their story, and there's always this big, elaborate About page. The rest of their website might suck, but you better be damn sure that About page is going to be on point. So if I go down here, there's history. This looks pretty recent right here. So in 2014, Rich and Laura. If it's something like this, if it's obviously a family-owned thing and they're the two co-owners, sometimes I'll actually put both names. So I'm going to paste that here. So, hey, Rich and Laura, let's try and find some contact info. So the first thing I like to do is go over to their Facebook page. Now, typically, most people don't even put much thought into their business Facebook pages, and there's always some kind of email address available. Unfortunately, on this one, it looks like there isn't. So it looks like we're going to have to resort back to our email finder tool. I'm going to copy our website URL and I'm going to paste it right in here. Let's go find email addresses. And okay, it doesn't look like there's too many created for their business. It's just this general one, which beggars can't be choosers. I'm going to paste that in here. And now let's try and find a portfolio item. So let's just tap on one of these and see what comes up. And apparently they were featuring some article of Tony Bennett's favorite places to go in the city or something. But regardless of what that is, yeah, here we go. So there's actually a quote from him about that. That's pretty awesome. So let's go over here and we're going to add congrats on being one of Tony Bennett's go-to spots. That's perfect. So that's the ideal portfolio item that you guys want to look for. That's amazing. Okay, so after doing those, I think you guys get the basic gist of how this process works. But before I move on, there's 2 other quick tips I want to give you guys. Number 1 would be make sure you're taking advantage of LinkedIn. A lot of these business owners have LinkedIn profiles, and it's very easy, such as this one right here, to find their personal email address and a personalized work email address. So as you can see, we have a Gmail address right here, and there's also a lot of Chrome extensions. If you search in the Chrome App Store, that actually scrape email addresses from LinkedIn, even if the user doesn't have it public. So even if they don't want their email address on their profile, there's Chrome extensions that will go and extract it out of their profile for you. Another tool you want to make a note of, similar to hunter.io, which we used earlier, is anyemailfinder.com. This one does only allow you to do so many free searches before you need to pay, but it's a little bit more advanced, and sometimes I've had better results with this one since it does more in-depth searches than hunter.io. So always make sure you're taking advantage of LinkedIn, the business owner's Instagram profiles, their Facebook pages. Do a search for their personal profile. Their email is usually out there somewhere. So I'm going to go out there and fill out the rest of this list. And if there's anything to note that pops up that I think you guys should know, or a different trick that I find to find some information or something you guys could use, I'll definitely throw it in the video. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Okay, so I gone in and I filled out our list of 40 restaurant leads. Surprisingly, I didn't have a single one where I wasn't able to find any contact information for at all. If that does happen though, typically what I do is I just leave them blank, and then once I get to the end of the sheet, I just go back in and replace them with different leads. We have everything filled out here, including their email address. We have names for all of them. There were very few where I couldn't find a specific name where I had to put guys, but even if you have to do that, it's no big deal. And we also have all of our portfolio items written out. So if you were doing this for a client, all you have to do now is export this as a CSV file and email it to them, or just share it with their Google account right here inside of Sheets, whatever your client prefers. Okay, so now you know how to fulfill this service, but how do you actually go out there and start recruiting clients to pay you to do this for them? Well, like I said, down in the description, you're going to find the exact cold email template that I used to get my first client within 48 hours of doing this, back when I used to have this as a business. Basically what I did was I targeted digital agencies, and I used the exact same service that you'll be fulfilling for them to recruit my own clients. So like I said, it's kind of like a proof of concept to them that it works. What I did was I sent out that first batch of, I believe, 200 to 300 emails. Later that night, I got a response back from someone. Hey, Matt, I'm very interested in your service. I'd love to use you guys for our agency. Let's speak more about it. Next morning, it was a Friday, I remember, we hopped on a Skype call. The deal was closed, and he paid me around $500 a month for the next 6 months to fulfill that service for him. So all I really had to do every week was go fill out a spreadsheet of potential clients for him, send it over, and that was set. So that's how you guys can go out and start recruiting your own clients. You're going to be using the exact service that you're fulfilling for them. Okay, so I actually managed to log into the exact Google account I used to run that old lead generation business with, and I found the specific email I was just telling you guys about. So as you can see, I sent the initial cold email, and this is the template I'll be giving you guys too. Hey Kenneth, I just came across TechNet on AppFutura, and I really love what you guys have going on. Congrats on working with Nike. My name is Matt, and I'm the founder of LeadMiner. That's what I call the company. We specialize in growing the number of new clients for agencies just like TechNet, which is very similar to my other clients, so I thought I'd reach out. My team and I specialize in generating hundreds of new leads each month based on what your ideal customer looks like and finding out where they hang out online. We also offer cold email and follow-up services to turn those cold leads into paying customers. I promise you, we can double, if not triple the amount of new leads you guys are generating every month. If you're ready to start getting more clients, I'd love to hop on a quick call with you. I'm also happy to answer any questions you may have. Thanks. Have an awesome day, Matt. And if we look right here, this reply, I believe, was within an hour of my initial email. Hey, Matt, thanks for reaching out. Can we schedule a call at 2 p.m.? So we hopped in that quick Skype call. The deal was closed, and I got my first client within 48 hours. Okay, so how do you start going out there and getting clients to do this for? Well, let's say you've already chosen a niche and you collected a list of leads just like this, but you want to use it for your own company. How exactly do you take all of this data and start reaching out via cold email to pitch this service? Well, what you'll be doing is sending out what's called a mail merge. A mail merge is essentially sending out an email blast that takes all this data and customizes each email with the information that we've entered. Down below this video, I'm going to be giving you guys that cold email template that got me that crazy 30% response rate and closed my first client within 24 hours. So what I have to do is customize where it says company name. So put your own company name in there and your name on the bottom. And if you format your lead list just like these, the tags are already in there and ready to be customized. On top of that, as a little bonus, I'm also going to be showing you the email that I use, which is very, very short and sweet, that I use to close clients for that software business I was showing you earlier in the video. So go in and customize that as well, and those will both be pasted down below in the description. So how do you actually go about sending these emails out? Well, what you're going to need is some type of email CRM software that integrates with Gmail. The one I recommend using is called Yesware. This is the one that I use in every business I own today. This is the one that I actually use to send out those initial cold emails. And it's $9 a month, but it's incredible what you get for that $9. They have the ability to send out customized mail merges like you can see here. They have a scheduling feature. There's reminders for follow-ups. You could send sequences of emails with Yesware. For example, let's say you start a new campaign, you send your first cold email, and you could have Yesware program where if you don't get a reply in so many days, it'll send a pre-programmed follow-up email, and you could set up multiple ones. So for a lot of reasons, I like Yesware. It's very cheap. But for a couple alternatives, before you guys say, oh, you're just getting paid and they're sponsoring you and this and that, well, you can also use Streak CRM. The only thing with Streak is the free plan, which they do have, by the way, is pretty limited, and they're more focused on support and sales, more like a CRM platform than just for mail merges. It's an incredible piece of software. I've used them for another project I've worked on before, and I really do enjoy it. So you can also check out Streak CRM. Just go ahead and Google either of those, and it'll come up, but I recommend using Yesware. And as usual, I always like to show you guys a way to do everything I teach you for free as far as I could possibly stretch it. There's actually a free tool called Yet Another Mail Merge that installs directly into Google Sheets. You can do this with for free. I'm going to go over that in just a moment, but we're going to be using Yesware for this example. Let's pretend this list of restaurant leads that we just collected was a list of people that you want to pitch your lead generation service to. All you have to do is go up here to File, and this applies for basically any tool that you're using. And then we're going to go down to Download As, and you want to export this as a CSV file. So you're just going to download as a basic spreadsheet file. So there we go. It's in my downloads. I'm going to close that out right now. And let's go over to Gmail. I already have Yesware installed. All you need to do is sign up for an account. And there is a free trial, by the way. So there's a free 14-day trial if you guys want to try this out. If you do this properly, you're probably going to close your first client and pay for itself within a couple of days. But you guys go out, decide what you want to do. There's going to be a little Chrome extension you install, and it actually becomes part of Gmail. So you can see we have this new toolbar up here. But if I go to Compose, we're already getting all these other options. You could schedule emails to be sent later. You could set a reminder to follow up with somebody. And you could also instantly insert all these templates in here. So these are all pre-made ones that this free trial came up with for this test account I set up. But you could install all templates of emails that you typically send. One click, they're already customized, and you could send them on their way. A lot of cool features like that. But how do we go out and how do we contact these people? Well, what we're going to be doing is creating what they call a campaign. I'm going to go up to campaigns right here. They already have a couple of template ones here to show you guys how it works. But we're going to go up here to New Campaign, and this is where we're going to upload that CSV file. So I'll click on Upload. I'll select that file, and as you can see, it's already loading all of our leads right into here, and it's recognizing all the corresponding columns. Yesware is already programmed to recognize when you set up a spreadsheet like this, and most other CRM platforms are. You can just go and look at these, make sure everything looks okay. And if we go down here, we could paste in that template that I'm giving you guys. I'm going to open that up right here. I'm going to start with the subject line. The one that I found works best for basically any type of cold email is quick question about company. So if someone sees that on their email, they're very likely to open it. Personally, I got a 41% open rate every time I use the subject line. I'm going to paste that right in here, and boom, we got our subject. I'm going to open that back up again, and we'll copy our email. So we'll go copy. I'm going to paste that in here, and all I'm going to do is customize the name. Let's say I was working for Lead Miner again. Basically, all we got to do accept the name. So I'll put my name in there, and we are good to go. Now, here's the cool part. We're finally going to get a taste of all the hard work that we put in. If you click on preview and customize right here, you can see that it's taken all that data we collected and it's inserting it all into these custom emails, and we could preview and change every single one before they go. Let's say maybe you wrote something inside your spreadsheet that it doesn't really come out as plain English. You forgot what the template looked like. You can just go in here, you can customize these individually. You can take a look at that, and we are all set to go. I'm going to go down here. You could track link clicks. So let's say you're pitching somebody pretty hard and you're just sending them a link right to your website to sign up for your service or buy your product. You can track every time someone clicks on a link, who clicked the link, and then you could even go in depth and customize what you want Yesware to do based on who clicked on a link or not, and all this other stuff. So it's pretty cool. We don't have any links, so that's fine. I'm going to leave everything the way it is. You just got to click on agree down here. And all you have to do now is click on Start Campaign. Now, I am not going to send a bunch of restaurants a pitch for lead generation right now from this email that's unrelated, but that's all you guys would have to do. Now, one more thing I want to show you here too. If you click on Add Touch, Yesware calls different outreach methods touches. So your first touch to your client, it sounds wrong, but your first touch is going to be this initial cold email. And you could have Yesware program where if after 2 days they don't open the email, they don't reply to it, you can customize what action you want them to take. You could send another email. So it automates your entire follow-up process. Most CRM softwares do this. So then once you send out your campaign, I'm not going to save this one right here. All you have to do is wait for your leads to open those emails and reply to you, set up some phone calls. Most CRM softwares are actually going to tell you when they open the emails, who replied, who's typing, all this stuff. So that's how you take a list of leads like that and you send out a mail merge. Like I said before, you could do this for your clients if you want, but I'm also going to show you a more advanced way to do that for an upsell in just a moment here. Before I do that though, how could you send a mail merge for free? If you guys really, or if you're really strapped for cash and you don't want to pay for a software like that, one, there's always a free trial. Yesware, I believe, is 14 days. And you can always use this tool right here, get another mail merge. So it's an add-on for Google Sheets. I already have it installed. If I go back to our spreadsheet and I go up to add-ons, you'll see that I have yet another mail merge. All I have to do right here is click on Start Mail Merge. It's going to load that up. And you guys do need to remember that yet another mail merge, though it's free, you could only send 50 emails per day, which isn't too bad, but that is pretty limited if you really want to take some massive action. Oh, there's one of our buzzwords, and start scaling this. So you just go ahead, you can type in your sender's name. And the way this works is you're going to need to have your template email saved as a draft in the default Gmail account that's linked with your Google account. There's no way to preview them in here, but once you get it down, you're going to be fine and you won't have to worry about that. Then all you have to do, you could schedule it for a later time. You could send yourself a test email, which I highly recommend you do if you can't preview them, and then just send out your emails. Now, in the next part of the video, I'm going to show you the upsell that you can use to get another couple $100 a month per client out of this, and it's very easy to fulfill. Essentially, what you'll be doing is you're going to be managing their lead generation service and their mailings for them. The tool I recommend using is called Market Hero, but another great tool is also called SendLane. Now, these are very advanced tools, and I recommend using them because they help you keep them organized. You'll be able to keep every client in its own separate bucket, and you'll keep it all organized in there, and you won't get confused. It does a lot of stuff automatically, too. Basically, let's say for a client, at the beginning of the week, you collect their 100 email leads or whatever your packages are. I just recommend 300 to 500 a month for 100 leads a week. So 400 leads a week, and that's what you could charge them. Basically, what you'll do is once a week, you're going to collect those for them. At the same time, you could go out there, you could learn some copywriting skills. It's a little bit more advanced, but don't be intimidated. And you could actually write their emails, their sales letters that go out to their clients for them. You could go into like Market Hero, you could program them to just go automatically. You could just program the whole sequence. On this day, this email goes out. On this day, this email goes out. And that's pretty much it. You could easily charge another couple bucks a month for that. So it's a lot of time that's really not on their hands anymore. And they're definitely willing to pay you for that. So we're going to hop over to Market Hero. But like I said, you could also use MailChimp. I know Aweber is another option. Market Hero is just the one that I prefer. I'm also going to have a link to sign up for a free trial for Market Hero down in the description below. And you guys are going to be all set to go. So now on that note, let's hop back into my computer. I'm going to show you essentially how you would set that up. The great thing about Market Hero is it tracks the lifetime value of every lead that comes into your funnel. So I know exactly how much I make per email that opts in to one of my campaigns. So for example, this right here, this campaign has made me just under $9,000 only with 1,400 or so leads because I was able to track the lifetime value of every lead. So for every email that went into this funnel, I made $6.30 by the lifetime of that lead as they made it through the funnel. So Market Hero has so many advanced tracking things like that, which I love. And the ability to tell your clients exactly how much revenue your email campaigns are generating for them is priceless. But just like I always try and do, a cheaper alternative to that is called SendLane. You can do very similar things with this. They also have some types of sales tracking data, and this one starts at a much lower price point. And on top of that, if you guys are really strapped and you're just starting out, you could always use MailChimp. I think MailChimp now, they hold up to 1,000 contacts for free. It's very simplistic, but maybe that's all you guys need. So go and make your own decision and choose those. But for the sake of this video, I'm so familiar with it and I use it for all my email marketing. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do this inside of Market Hero. So let's just use my whole software company Rep Pages as an example. What exactly would you go about doing? Well, every time you collect a list of leads, like we've gone over in this video, you're going to export those and you're going to import those leads into your email marketing software. You can go over here to import. You can drag and drop that CSV file right here. So I'm going to drag and drop that same list we just made earlier. I'm going to click on OK. I'll close up my downloads folder. And all you'll have to do is tell Market Hero which columns are which. So we're going to choose the name. This is going to be email. And then once you've done that, you're going to be given the option to tag these leads. What exactly are tags? This is going to be similar in any type of email marketing software you use. A tag or a separate list or a bucket, some services call them, are different collections and different projects of email leads. So for example, if these leads were for our software client Rep Pages, we would add the Rep Pages tag to all the leads that came in here. So every time your client comes to you and says, hey, send out this email for us, or could you email a list and write an email or whatever, all you have to do is go into your marketing software and send an email to all the leads with that particular tag or in that particular bucket. You can also get pretty advanced these, which I like. Let's say these are all cold leads for Rep Pages. You could add the Rep Pages tag, but you could also go Rep Pages cold lead. And you could add multiple tags to every lead that you import. We're just going to import them as Rep Pages right now. And then once you've done that and you let your import process, what you could do is go in here and you're going to create what are called streams. Streams are essentially sequences of scheduled emails. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean right here. So I'll go to new stream. Let's just go and label this. We'll go first cold outreach for Rep Pages, something like that. What you would do is you would add a start block and you would tell that start block to send an email to all the leads with the tag Rep Pages. So I'll click on save and then we could add an email sequence. And all you have to do is click and drag these little connector boxes. So we drag over to our email. So as soon as those leads come into this funnel, they're going to be sent this email. After that, let's say we want to wait a day. After that email is sent out, then we could send another email and so on and so forth. Now, you can do some pretty advanced things in here too. Let's say after this email is gone out, you could drag what's called an action block. An action block does multiple things. You could check if someone's purchased something from that email and it'll track how much those leads are worth to you, like I was showing you before. You could check if someone's opened an email, if a link was clicked in the email, or what have you. So let's say we want to sort these by people who either opened or didn't open the email after so many days. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to click on if email is opened. I'm going to click on the gear icon. And let's say we're going to check and give them 24 hours to open that email. If they haven't opened it in 24 hours, they're going to be sent this email, which is possibly just a continuation of our email sequence. But if they haven't opened the email, We could send them a custom one that says, hey, we saw you didn't open our last email. We just want to remind you of X, Y, and Z. So you can use some really almost like programming knowledge in here or programming logic to create some really advanced automated marketing campaigns. And to edit these emails right here, you just have to click on the gear icon, and all you have to do is edit the text in here to whatever your client wants or whatever you want to write for them. Depends on what contract you've made. You could also use images. You can click on save. And then once you're ready for these emails to start going, you're going to click on publish. And then that entire contract is fulfilled for the week. So you don't need to sit there every day and for your client manually write and send out these emails. This is going to take care of everything for you. So that right there, guys, is another quick, easy upsell that you could sell to every one of your lead generation clients for an easy extra couple $100 a month. Okay, now you guys are pretty sharp, so I know I don't have to do this, but let's just do some quick math to put this into perspective. If you guys are out there hustling, sending 1, 2, or even 300 emails a day to recruit new clients, which, guys, let's be honest, if you already don't have an online income of any type, you literally have nothing better to do. I'm sorry, I'm just being honest. If you're out there doing that and you have the worst conversion rate, as in only 1% of these people are signing up to be your paying clients, that's still an extra $9,000 a month. You should be getting at least one $300 a month client every single day if you're doing this method properly. And on top of that, let's be kind of realistic with this. If only 5 of those people, only 5, sign up for that upsell that I taught you how to provide, boom, you now have a $10,000 a month business, which if we keep going with that, guess what that means? You are now making 6 figures a year just from sending emails. And there you go. So if you're providing this service along with collecting tons of new fresh leads for a business every single week, that's easily going to be worth 5, 6, 7, or even maybe up to $1,000 if you're providing larger packages. Like I said, guys, I recommend charging anywhere between $300 and $500 a month for this upsell and 100 leads a week. You can charge packages whatever you want on your own website. So on that note, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. And I hope if this is something you guys have been looking for, an easy business that you could start from anywhere in the world, you could travel and do this. You could do it from home. You could do it sitting on the beach or whatever. You have the internet marketing trope, right? On the beach with my laptop making money. You could essentially do that. And the cool thing is that this is an evergreen business. Businesses are never not going to need new leads and customers, and email marketing is still the #1 way to do that. So without further ado, guys, please go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'm always sharing new advice on there, new tips, new business stuff. And there's some videos I post on there that you're not really going to see on YouTube. So follow me at Matthew Savior right there. Link will be down below as well. And I really hope you guys enjoy this. Make sure you click subscribe to get more.
All right. So, how awesome was that? Did y'all like it? Did y'all get it?
Man, that was a lot.
It was. But the good thing is, everybody can go back. Y'all can watch it now at your own time. Pause. Take it in small doses. And but look how powerful that is now. That now you know how to be able to get leads every single day. Literally. You know how big Yelp is. You know how big the world is. You can start off in each city, each town, each state, each country, every single day, and just okay. Today I'm in New York. Tomorrow I'm in Miami, Hawaii. My city, my street, like you can do this all day, and look at this extra income you could put in your wallet. You know what I mean? In your arsenal, on top of what you can do for yourself. So now you know how to generate your own leads. Remember, this damn sure beats going business to business because this is still the same thing, but in a streamlined way. This is also good for people that's a little bit more of an introvert and scared. Not really good with people. Excuse me. Not good with the making the first contact. Not good with getting on the phone. Not good with face-to-face eye contact. No problem. Send an email. Who can't send a cold email? Who can't send a cold email? So now if you know how to get leads, which means you know how to scrape, 50 to 100 leads a day with tangible information, because one thing scraping, it's another thing when you, like you was doing, hey, awesome on the trophy you won last week when you was playing soccer. Those things are powerful because it makes all the difference. It's like you did your homework. That person knows you did your homework on me. If someone pulls something out and they say, hey, Kawan, I enjoyed about you on your blog. Congratulations on changing your life. Wow, okay, you did your homework. This person really knows something about me. They're not just, hey, do you keep your options open? Just in my inbox. This person really took the time. So that can make all the difference in me listening to them or me saying, I ain't got the time. I just don't have the time for that today. Say your client, these clients gonna have the same. Is gonna have the same. They're gonna feel the same way. You see what I'm saying? So imagine that now that you can be, and then sell it to other clients. Hey guys, I got local leads. What kind of leads you need? Will you have a problem with getting leads? Well, I have a problem with getting this type of lead or that type of lead. Or no worries. I got you covered. And now you know how to generate leads for them. This is very, very, very powerful to know. Very powerful. And if you actually implement these strategies, there's no way you can put an extra 300 to a few thousand into your bank account. Monthly. Just doing one. We said you should be able to get one a day. We just got one a week. That's an extra $1,200 a month that you generate. Just getting one client a week. Just one. You know how to get 50 a day, but you only need to get one to say that they'll utilize your service. Would that offset anything else you got going on? Would that offset your gym bill? Would that allow you to be able to get more impressions? You know what I'm saying? Like, think about how powerful that is if you can put in an extra 300, 900, 6, 9, 1,200 into your bank account right now. Would that make all the difference? Would you be able to get more? Would you be able to get some advertising, maybe some Facebook ads, scale up your business? Like, just think about where you can take it. Would you be able to get a nice mic, some accessories and things like that? So, you know what I mean? To scale, to take your business to the next level? Absolutely. So that's why I knew I had to bring this to you guys. I had to, let you guys get this. And then again, this is already in the Elite University. So you guys can actually go back and watch it right now. The only thing that'll be uploaded to the university tonight is this training, like us talking right now, us doing our live Q&A and things like that. But the actual, what we just saw, nice, clean, to the point, is already in the university under Online Marketing 101. Okay. Also, we also got a couple other ones we put in here. Facebook hacks, how to steal. This is we got some excuse me, a Facebook hacks course, how to steal your competitors' customers course on Facebook, and we also got an Instagram influencer course. So all those has been added as well. Okay, and I will continue to be adding stuff into this section. So start going into this section and seeing, staying up to date, because I will start adding more and more content up in here as I see fit. I feel that's worthy. Okay. Incredible, great. Going through the comments. Y'all can come in now too, because that was the training. So y'all can we can do Q&A now. Okay, hope all is well. Great, incredible. That was awesome. Wow.
So the niche one was for, like, I don't know, realtors. Like, that's what I'm trying to focus on this year, is realtors and car dealerships.
Okay.
What kind of a lead? I mean, where would I get a lead for apartment? Well, for realtors,
Who are realtors already marketing to? Like, who do they normally, like? Where are they getting their customers from? Who are they looking for? What's their customer base?
I'd say apartment complexes, real renters.
So actual people that's in the complex renting, or that's what they're targeting? People that's already. How do realtors normally get their people? Like, how do they normally get their clients?
Just cold call, or they do. I have this one realtor that I've been keeping track of her, and she goes out and she puts her business card on door to door on certain communities, certain parts of the city, and she'll just leave a flyer. She walks around dropping like 200 flyers in a little neighborhood, saying, I'm your local realtor. If you know somebody that's interested in a house,
wait,
send
okay,
them my way.
I got you. Okay, so no, what you would be doing is, I think you need to go the other way around. You would be going after realtors, but you'll be using the people, and you would be collecting realtors. You know what I mean? You would go out, collect a list of realtors. You know what I mean? Now you got a bunch of realtors to contact, Okay, and now you pitch them on your royalty and everything that you got. Same situation, except for you're doing all these methods you just saw. Do the whole code thing, send them all to them at once. So now 50 to 100 emails are going out once. You're not one by one, send another email, trying to talk to somebody, wait till they go. You ain't even doing that. You send them all out all at once. Some will respond, some will tell you to get lost. Who cares? All it took you was a couple of hits on the keypad. After a while, make a template out of it, so you ain't even got to keypad no more. Just copy, paste, send. And only thing, the most time-consuming thing is gonna be filling up your spreadsheet every day, and then that's it. And then if you did that every single day, and you're literally getting 50 to 100, and I would even try to take that to 100. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, look how quick he was able to put 50 on the sheet. So I would put 100. Because at least if you put 100 on the sheet, and you can do this every day, that means you done talk to 500, or you sent out 500 emails a week. Okay, with 2 days off, you can take Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. So that's 500. That's 2,000 emails sent out a month. Do you think someone's going to jump and join your business? See, it's a numbers game. It's a numbers game.
Yeah.
I send out 2,000 emails, and they're a little bit personal, like, hey, congratulations on this, and hey, I see you got the write up here, and blah blah blah. And like I said, with that subject line, it's going to have a high open rate. If I say something about your business, hey, I want to talk to you about royalty. If you saw that in your inbox, hey, I want to talk to you about royalty, you're opening it. Oh, what? Somebody want to join? What? You see what I'm saying? So that's going to have a high open rate. Hey, I want to talk to you about your business. So they open it. What you want to talk about? I can get you more leads. Again, we're not talking about taking them away from their business, coming over here with us, none of that. No, I'm going to get you more leads. I got more leads for you. Okay? Don't worry about it. I got you. Local leads. That's what you need. Now, for realtors, see, it's a little bit different because you have to get buyers. I don't know where you find buyers. That's a little bit different. So if you was trying to get buyers for realtors, that's different. But I don't think that's what you're really trying to sell. You're trying to sell more gems. So why would you be looking for buyers for realtors? You should be looking to sell gems to realtors. And if that's what you're trying to do.
Exactly. Okay.
Right. And if that's what you're trying to do, then all you got to do is just search the same thing. Go on Yelp. Look for people selling houses or, realtors. Yep. Number one realtor in town. Okay. No problem. Boop. Number one realtor. Got you. Number one. Yep. Close 100 houses. Okay. Got you. Yep. Boop, boop. All these people always looking for the next big thing. They always want to look for the next thing that the next person don't have when it comes to this. They know it's a very competitive thing. So, I got gems. They do what? They do what? And imagine a presentation that you can send through an email. We can send a video. We can send so much. We can send pictures. We can send screenshots. There's so much we can do. So very powerful if you put together a nice little template that starts to convert, and then boom, rinse and repeat. Then you're going to get addictive because once you see it's working, wow, this is all I got to do. Well, instead of contacting 50 or 100, I'll contact 200. Then you go get your virtual assistant or somebody to help you out. Pay the kids. That's all they do. They just filling up. That's all they doing. They're just searching and filling up the spreadsheet. You can pay virtual assistants in the Philippines and all that like $4 a day. And I know it might sound harsh, but believe it or not, that goes a long way out there. So for them, it's fine. I'm serious. It's crazy. But $4 a day, $5 a day, you can have a virtual assistant. That's all they do. You're just filling up the spreadsheet, and all these different niches. You tell them, hey, I need these 3 or 4 or 5 different niches, and I need you to fill it up. That's your job. Just fill it up. How many can you get done? I'm gonna time you. I'm gonna see how many you can get done in an hour. Once they show you how much they can get done in an hour, okay. So you can get 20 done in an hour. All right. So you got 5 hours. I want 100 of them. I want 100 leads today. You see? Real simple. And this is very realistic. Rinse and repeat. You ain't even on Facebook no more. People wondering how you getting so much leads and how you getting money. And this is the new way of going business to business. You ain't putting on no stuffy tie, suit, and all that just to have people kick you out their establishment. Nah. Send an email, sit back, wait to get a response. Response come in. Oh, someone's interested? Oh, okay. Now put on the suit and tie, presentation, Skype, whatever you want to do. But we're not going to do that beforehand just so we can get a bunch of doors slammed in our face. No. Let's do the introduction through the email, through the telephone, through the text, through all that. Social media, whatever have you. And then after we do that and gain their confidence, and gain their business, yeah, okay, I'm going to do business with you guys now. Then we'll share, the situation. But before then, no, I'm not coming out. I'm not coming out. No, no suit, no tie, none of that. Because it's going to be too many people that's already going to slam the door in our face just naturally. So why do I want to even put myself through that unnecessarily? If I have no choice, then let's do what we got to do. But when we have choices and we have a more efficient way of doing things, then why walk when I can jump in my car? You know? Pay peanuts, get a lot of work done by VAs. Oh, yeah. VAs are very, very helpful. Pay peanuts and they will work their butt off. Do you have a template to share, Royaltie, by any chance? We have a template down here. Oh, wait. Over here. So when you are back here, when you come to the university, you'll come down and you'll be able to see in the resources. Come down right here, and you see in the resources, and then you'll be able to download the template. We got the whole thing right there.
But that one's geared to Royaltie, or that's just
It's it's
right.
it's generic. It's meant to go. Period. Like whether it's Royaltie or any other business, business model the same. Just switch up the verbiage. Switch it up. I don't want it to just be Royaltie. Come on, bro. I told you guys what we have is bigger than Royaltie. So, and I know some of you guys are in other companies. Some of you guys are doing other things. I want this to be universal. So when you call in, I'm trying to teach you guys how to get to a point where you're never at the mercy of, oh, how do I get leads? How do I get sales? How do I need a sale right now. Like, you ever notice, like, no matter what, I'm getting a sale regardless. Like, it doesn't matter. I don't care if I put a YouTube video up or not. I don't care if Facebook is acting up. I don't care because I'm using all these different tactics and all these different things that I'm making sure that a sale's coming in one way, shape, form, or fashion. One day it might be YouTube. Another day it might be Facebook. Another day it might be from Ad Boost. Another day it might be from all three. You know what I mean? And we're just going to keep rinse and repeating. We're going to keep putting stuff. I just got my Duffy was in the car. And he said, "Wow, he watched it came in. Another sale came in through Craigslist today. You know what I mean? While I was coming back from the mountain, hello, calling for Craigslist. Woo! I put that ad up last Monday. That was a week ago. Forgot about that ad. That ad's old now. I'm still getting calls. You see what I'm saying? So I'm always doing things so that basically I want what I'm doing is start overlapping each other. I don't want to get behind it. I want to get ahead of it. So it leaves nothing to chance. So when something gets slow, something else is already speeding up. It doesn't even matter, and I'm always getting sales. So with that being said, this is geared for you, period. It says how and where to collect your leads. Excuse me, where we at? Whatever. Boom. So right here, we got two different ones for you. Subject line, quick question about your company. Says, hey, Tim, I just came across your company on whatever you want to, source, Yelp, blah, blah, blah. And I really love what you guys have going on. Congrats on your achievements with whatever, the write-up in Forbes. My name's Kawan, and I'm a founder of GetMoneyLikeABoss.com. We specialize in growing the number of new clients for agencies just like yours, which is very similar to my clients. So I thought I'd reach out. Remember, this is for if you're going to use this as a business. Remember, I gave you two options. One is going to be for you, because I always believe you guys gotta get to a point where you're doing something for yourself. Like me, Wellfield's Elite, Insta Poppin', Uprock Publications. Like, you have to be doing something for yourself. It's cool to work for the companies and make money for these companies, but if these companies would ever go down, then what? I'm making my $11,000 a month, $14,000. Yay! If Royaltie announces next month, oh, we're out, we're done. I sold the company. We're going a different direction. We don't care about beacons no more or all the people. I don't think they would do that. But guess what? Business is business, and it happens every day. All the people that I serve you could have swore up and down that they'll be in a different place right now, right? And they all thought they'll be on cruises and hey and all that. And look where they're at. They 100% now they're pushing DNA and all kinds of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that. Life can get very, very real for you real fast. There's been so many people that's been like, oh, man, I'm a six-figure earner. I got the biggest team. And boom, that company's no longer. FTC came and shut that company down. And now you back to square one. It happens every day. I've watched it happen so many times. So the best way to secure the bag is to become a product creator as fast as possible, become a teacher as fast as possible, become a system creator, owner. Something you better do something fast, and this is what we're trying to teach you: to be a boss. So right here, on top of selling gems, you could be selling leads. Imagine that. You can sell leads. And then you start selling leads to your peers because now you know what you're doing. So now you start selling leads to other marketers. Because we know a ton of marketers, right? And all marketers need leads. So now look. So now when other things are slow, you might not sell the gym all month, but guess what? You sold 2 lead packages. That was $600. So now you 600 to the good. So now you're not even stressing if you made a gym sale or not. If you did, excellent. If you didn't, it's okay. Because I still made. See what I'm saying? You have to offset these things. Sometimes I don't make money here, but I definitely make money here. Sometimes I'll make money there, but I definitely make money there. And that's the way that you see me just making money all the time. Whereas it doesn't matter. It's just coming in no matter what. Because I got my hand in too many different pots. And I'm making sure that I'm getting money out of each and every one of them. So if any one of those things fail one day, I got backup. But you got to have backup. The scariest feeling in the world is knowing that everything rides on this one thing. Everything's riding on that. That's scary. At least for me, it is. For me, that's scary as hell. Because I'll be so realistic. So I'll be in my brain like, okay, so what if that one thing goes away? Or what if something happens? Or what if this? Or what if the CEO just don't know what he's doing? You just make some bad business moves. And you got to file bankrupt. Like, so many things can happen in life. I'm putting everything into that? Never. Never. So these are made more to be able to reach out to the business owner. You know what I mean? So that you can have that cold touch. Like if you have leads for them. Switch it around though. If you're trying to sell them something, the basis is still the same. You know, I found you here. Congratulations on this. I'll make another one because I know everybody don't have the best copyright. So I'll make one 100% just about royalty. You know, like, hey, how you doing? This is what we have to offer. But again, I like the approach. Like this is what I can do for you approach. Because think about it. Even when we're calling about royalty, that's why it goes hand in hand. That's why I love this so much. Because check this out. Even when you're calling about royalty, why are you calling? Because you can help the business generate more leads. That's why you're calling. We're not calling for no other reason. Hey, how you doing? I represent royalty. I can get you more leads. I can get your business in front of more eyeballs, right? Okay, same thing. And then check this out. Let's take it one step further. What if you bundled this with royalty? What if you say, okay, I'm going to get you, if you sign up today, but you got to come in, you know, you got to commit $47. But if you come in 10,000 or better, it also comes with 50 leads a month, local, your area. You come in for 20,000, you get 100 leads. 50,000, 200 leads or more. You see what I'm saying? Like, look at leverage. That's how you do it. That's how you use it. You see what I'm saying? You now, because you have power, because you got something to show. Look, I can send you matter of fact, the first one's on me. I'll send you 50 on me. On me. You start being confident like that because you can generate these things at will. It's almost like just print money. It's very powerful. I'm serious. Very powerful.
Hey,
Jose,
Kwan, I have a quick question for you.
shoot, Wayne.
Yeah, I just joined Royalty last week, and I have a question. I set up a beacon very close to where I live. It's well, I'm in Canada, so we have a 9-kilometer radius, which is quite far. So I want to know, how do I see my own ad? If I'm in the zone, should be able to see it on my phone or whatever it is that these ads are going to pop up. So how do I do that?
Don't see your own ad. So let's get this drilled into our brain. We gotta get this drilled into our brain. Okay. You might see your own ad, you might not. Best way to make this make sense, you get a radio ad tomorrow, they tell you it's gonna play tomorrow. That's what they're gonna tell you, it's gonna play tomorrow. It doesn't mean as soon as you turn your radio on, I'm gonna hear my ad. You know what I mean? Wait, I got my radio on, I need to hear my ad right now. Because I got my radio on. It doesn't work like that. Because it's too many different variables when you're dealing with online advertising in these apps. Like for instance, What if I happen to be putting my thing, like for instance, okay, last month everybody's like, I'm at the Super Bowl, I'm at the Super Bowl, I'm at the okay, well guess what? You got over 1,000 people at the Super Bowl now, all advertising at the Super Bowl. It's impossible for Facebook to say, okay, I'm going to show everybody the ad right now because they're all at the Super Bowl right now. So Facebook is going to have to pick and choose who and when they're going to show that ad and how often, you know. So it's a lot of different variables. That's why royalty don't say, oh, every time that someone comes in radius, you're going to see, you know, they say, no, you're going to get a guaranteed amount of impressions for the month or the amount of time that you're in this proximity around this area, because that's more accurate and they can that can be more, they can do that because you can't, because Facebook and all these other app networks will track how much you're supposed to get throughout the month. Like if they say, okay, because it's always a range. Like when you're taking ads out, it's like you're going to get between 1,000 and 5,000. You know, so all royalty is doing is taking out the ads, letting it get to that point, and then shutting it off before. That's why they say you could get more, but you won't get less because they're making sure that you at least, at the very least, get your minimum. So that's the best way to make it make sense. Also, let's also think like this: if every single time you went somewhere, your ad popped up for you, then basically you would be advertising to yourself as well. So that means, let's think about that in the course. So like someone seen it one time, they wouldn't mind. Oh no, I just wanted to see it. Okay, but no, if you're getting radius of your own ad and it pops up, that means it's always going to do that. So if it always did that, I just happened to walk on my phone, boom, popped up. Hey, I got my phone back, popped up. It's around the corner. I went to the store, popped up. Well, guess what? Ain't you pretty much losing money because you're pretty much spending your own money to advertise to yourself. Every time it popped up, Facebook or whoever, all these ads charge you. Whoop, that's an impression. That's an impression. That's an impression. So if it was popping up for ourselves, how many times do you think it will pop up in the course of a month? If it worked like that. So it don't work like that.
Oh, okay, so what would you do if you went to, let's say, a car salesman? Walk into the dealership, there's 10, 20 salesmen. I pick one. I says, I can get you 5,000 people looking at your ad and perhaps walking into your dealership to ask specifically for you. Now you get traffic coming in. You're going to say, hey, that's great. In fact, I got a couple of people that want that right now. The question is, how do I prove to them what I'm telling them is true?
Okay, so the way you prove to them what you're telling them is true is, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, this is my presentation right here. I'll show you my presentation. So I'm gonna go in and we're gonna go do our app. Oh man, that thing was tripping. God dang on it! Now I'm gonna turn this off. All right, hold on. If I turn this off, turn it back on. That may be. And then I'll show you guys. I'll show you what I'll do. So while that's turning on, you can get more business that way. Yes, we don't need to pay to see our own ad. Is it up to you to work hard and don't be fearless? We help to enhance my business leads. Yes, wow. Plus, this would be an upsell, multiple streams. Yep, and this could be an upsell for your gyms. You can promote marketing tools in restaurants. Wow, plus multiple. You can promote marketing tools to restaurants. People are testing. Eggs on the basket. You are setting yourself up to lose. Okay, coming back on right now. These are everything. Our company is off the chain. Video everything. Rich. Contact our group. You can find it here, man. Been there, done that. You can get it now. That's their template for Craigslist. Add university too. Yep, Craigslist. Remember, everything is in your phone too, guys. Everything is in the content section. So download the Upline Networks app. Then look for the Royalty Elite team. And then when you got the red crown, you know you're in the right place. And then you can go kind of get everything. Okay? Just got my first person. Congratulations, Rich. Rich just got his first sale. Congratulations. Actually, you was on the phone. with me when I'm member. So congratulations. And if you're a new prospect is actually on our call today, because I told you to invite them as well. Congratulations. Welcome to the elite. Love to have you here. And this is what we do. And
I'm right here, Kawan. I'm right here, Kawan. Yes, just wanted to say he's not on the call right now, but I told him that the call was going, and I'll explain that later. But I just wanted to say, thank you for all of your insight and everything you do, because I'm telling you, the training, everyone, it works. Keep plugging in every week, keep watching the videos, don't give up. You're going to get people that are going to let you down from time to time, but just stay the course. Stay the course. We have a special product here. We've taken all the complications out of social media marketing by putting it into one platform. And that's extremely important. You point that out to people because it makes sense. They don't have to go to Bing. They don't have to go to Google. They don't have to go to Instagram and set up all these accounts. It's all done in one app, you guys. This is revolutionary. You have to really get excited about this. It's like McDonald's creating McDonald's. We just put the speed back in the advertising. So anyway, I'll shut up and let you keep talking. Sorry.
No, it's all good, Rich. And it's inspiration for others because when Rich called me, he was a little bit, down a little bit. He wasn't down, but he was feeling like overwhelmed because he was feeling discouraged. That's the word. He's like a little bit discouraged. Like, man, I'm putting in the work. I'm talking to X, Y, A, B, C, but A, B, C ain't doing what they say they're gonna do. What's the problem? What's going on? And like I said, we had a conversation. And after that conversation, now he's telling me, hey, you got your sale. So that's awesome, man. But it also goes to that's why I was saying, come from a position of power. One.
Yes.
And two, man, you gotta stay down and come up. That's it, man. You just keep. It ain't our job to convince nobody nothing, man. We're master sharers. So I'm gonna share, and it's up to you to take action. Either you do or you don't. But I'm not gonna lose no sleep over it. One monkey don't stop no show with me. I'm just gonna move on to the next because the quicker I get rid of that first no, I can get to my first yes.
That's right. I just want to let you know too. He's interested in this $600 package, so we'll talk about that later.
Nice.
He said that's all he's interested in, but he said he'll just sign up for now just to learn how to use the platform. But he wants to go ahead and do white label. That's all he's interested in is white label.
Nice. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a nice paycheck every month.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be excellent, and that's why I also tell people that it's not about how many people you got, but the quality of the people you have. You can have a little bit of people be kicking butt. I was looking at my levels 2 to 6, and I was all getting extra happy. I was happy. I said, "Ooh, I said I got 2,000." I was telling Michelle, the person that put me in, and she was like, "I'm at 25." I'm like, "How the hell how you got more than me?" And I thought about it. I said, "Well, damn, because I'm under you. Shoot, so I'm helping her level 2 to 6 more than." People helping me, even though I got more, if it makes sense. So even though I got more people on my team, she's making more than me on the levels 2 to 6 because I'm doing more by myself than what a lot of people combined are doing on my team. Crazy. Okay, so this is what I would do. Okay, if I was talking to a client, okay, and I'm gonna go through my demonstration. I'm saying, look, this we have to offer, okay, and so this is the way it works. We got, and I'm gonna go through the whole spiel, BF Gym, what it is, what it's all about. Then I'm gonna show them. So I'm gonna say, so look, let me give you a demonstration. So this is how I add your basic ad would look. So like up here, you see I'm advertising my ESTV service. To the left, you can see how many impressions I got. Okay, you see I got 1,365. To the right, you can see how many clicks I got. Okay, you can see I got the 19 clicks. So we're going to edit that right now. So you can see that we can put a headline. And what I would do is I would literally make this for the client already. Okay. Or I would make it right there on the spot. So I would sit there and put all his information. So instead of saying, are you overpaying for cable and all that, it would be theirs. And I'll put their in stuff and call to action. And then I would make sure that I demonstrate this part because this is where they're going to get excited. So I say, now check this out. So now that we got your ad up, okay, you see we got your picture. This be a picture of his company or something so he gets all, because seeing is believing. It's one thing for me to say, hey, you can take advantage of that billboard across the street. But it's another thing for me to say, hold on, who's screen sharing? They taking up half the screen. Somebody's taking up the screen? Someone's screen sharing? Y'all don't see my screen?
I got Becky's picture locked in on my screen.
Okay, let me see. Is that everybody?
At the very bottom, there's a little button
There
that
you
will
go.
swipe it, but I found that too when I first joined the call. It defaulted to two individuals, split screen, and for the first 10 minutes, I didn't realize that I could just swipe the screen to the left and get to you.
Oh, sorry about that. I was moving a window, and I think I actually accidentally hit screen share.
All right.
Hey, Becky,
Yeah,
no problem.
and there's another gentleman on there too.
All right, so everybody mute their screens right now, if you can, please. I didn't even know that. So the whole time, y'all was able to see the training, right? Y'all wasn't just watching people sit there on the screen, did y'all?
Well, for a little bit, Kawan, to be honest with you, I didn't see you at all because that screen share thing was up. So I couldn't see any of the examples you were
Why
showing.
you guys didn't tell me?
Yeah, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
So,
I just did.
hold on, wait a minute. So y'all mean y'all didn't see anything that was going on? Why?
No, we saw the whole train. This just happened. I just clicked to move
No,
the.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm going to have to interrupt you. No, it didn't just happen. It was like that for a while because I was on this call for a while. And when I first
have
got
my
on the
phone.
call, it defaulted straight to
Sideways.
two individuals instead. And
Oh,
then I
but
saw a little color button at the bottom, and I realized that was a swiper. But the first 10 minutes, I didn't see any of the presentation.
but I saw it.
I mean, that's fine that you saw it. I'm just telling you, I didn't see it. I'm just telling you what's up.
I understand. You just had your screen flip-flop the wrong way, but that doesn't mean it recorded like that, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, got you. Okay, got you. So when it records, it's still going to show how it's supposed to. You won't see the two people like that, right?
Right.
All right. You're going to see the two people. It was two people on there. You're going to see two people.
I'm telling you, I'm with the gentleman that's speaking right now. It showed you.
This is what
It did not
this is
show
what
you
he's
it.
saying.
We could hear your voice,
Yeah, Kwan.
but we could not see you.
Dang.
So here's the thing.
I also couldn't see anything. I thought it was part of the,
Heck no. Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, I did too. I thought it was because it just looked like some other people that when they had the split screen share or whatever.
Oh, wait.
I thought that was Stephanie's new assistant for ESTV.
Wait. Hold on. So you telling me right now that training, you didn't see the two split screen and the demonstration of all this happening when he was talking?
No, that's why I asked.
Oh my goodness.
That's why I asked, where can I see this on at Mayo University? Because I totally missed it. I was hearing
thought they were
talking,
new Top Dogs or something.
That's crazy.
I actually think this is Diana. I actually think it is because I was adjusting my screen too. And I figured out that I could widen my screen. There's a little button that you could lift it up and down. So Quan, I think that I think that it's going to be okay. I think each individual person can adjust their screen to how they want to look at it. So I think everything's just fine.
Got you.
Yeah, Diana, but most of the time, what we usually use, we don't use videos so that way we're able to, because when Kwan does something like that, we don't want to have anybody else on that. Remember, that's a video that's going to go out to the whole team. So, usually we all mute our screens.
I think like she said though, I think the final is not going to show because I was able to see the big screen like when it was playing, and I've never seen like nobody in it. You know what I mean? Like I was able to see what was being broadcasted. So I think, and even when like, for instance, a good example, when you remember the training we did last week or a couple of weeks back, I was like, "Hey guys, can you guys see me?" He was like, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, cool. I'm gonna do it this way." Well, I noticed that when I uploaded it to the university, you couldn't see me no more. So I was like, "Oh, I'm not doing that no more," because you couldn't see me and all you heard was my voice. So I think when it's live, you see me, but then when we actually upload it, you see whatever the presentation is. You don't see the people that was on the presentation. All right.
So thank Juan. This is what I think it was for Juan, because I'm the one that sent you the message about the screen sharing. So I was able to see you and the young lady. It's basically like a cameo appearance. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to your credits. But you're able to see both of you, but your part was so small I could barely see the stuff. So it was split screen. So you just see both of you.
Yeah.
I don't mean to keep riding this horse, but I'm just saying, like if you didn't know what was going on and you're a first-time person checking into this live chat, I'm telling you, those two individuals came up first. I could hear you talking, but it just stayed on them, and it stayed on them for the duration. And it wasn't until I took that little button, color button on the bottom, and swiped it, and then I was able to see you. But I'm just
All
simply
right,
telling you that for a long time it was
the training
messed
day.
up.
Where for name? All right.
Okay, sister, let's move on.
Well, the good thing is, this is the good thing. The good thing is that whole training is in the Elite University, nice, clear, HD quality. And if you guys, for people that didn't see and you guys stayed on, then hey, pat yourself on the back and hats off to you, because that means you didn't, like, the presentation is 10 times better if you can actually see it. You know what I mean? Like, because everything was very, very detailed and everything was really worked out, you know what I mean, from beginning to end. So yes, you will be able to go see this. It's in the Elite University. Even if this training doesn't get uploaded right, it's still fine, because the right one is in there already. It's in Online Marketing 101. Just go ahead and pull it up, and you'll be good to go. And then go back and watch it. So you'll be good. But that is crazy. In the future, if you guys see anything that's off, tell me. You guys interrupt me for everything else. Interrupt me. Say, hey, come on, I don't even see you. Like, come on, what's going on? Come on, I see two people. I don't see what's on the screen. You know what I mean? Like, especially people that's been there for over a year. Like, you guys know. So you guys know you know. Like, if you see two people's face on the thing that has nothing to do with the presentation, it's like, okay, hold on, wait a minute. Come on, two people on right now. I don't know if you want that. I don't know if these are your guests, but you've never done this before. So let's stop it, you know? Yeah, it's called $300 a day. Presentation was great and is a much watch a few times. Lots of info here. All right, so let's get back to this real fast. All right, so if I'm talking to a client, I'm going to show them their stuff, okay? Then I'm going to hit I'm going to show them how this works. Yeah, you know, you can place a pin anywhere. Look, we in Vegas. I placed a pin, but look, check this out. Well, first I'm going to show them. My phone. So I'm gonna say, look, you know, it's my smartphone. You know, it's following me around. You know, I can go anywhere from 1,000, or we can even go up to 10,000, which is 6.5 miles. Think about how powerful that is. Yeah, but man, that's huge. Yeah. So everywhere you go with your phone, basically, you're already transmitting the signal out, and it's popping up on Facebook, Instagram, Yahoo, giving the whole spill. Then say, but wait, it gets better. So look, if I toggle this, now I can drop a pin anywhere on the map. Anywhere on the map. So yeah, we in Vegas, right? But if I wanted to go and I wanted to actually advertise someplace else, like where I wanted to advertise in California, well, I can go over here to California, see? And then I can drop that pin in California, maybe a Chowchilla, let's say, right there. And now I'm radiating my message in Chowchilla, even though I live in Vegas. Do you see how powerful that is? Wow, that is powerful, right? Okay, so you just hit save, and bada bing, bada bam, you hit submit, and we up and running. Okay, and I bet you're wondering now, well, how does the ad look, right? Well, I'll show you what the ad looks like. So afterwards, you know, you're going to go and your ads are going to go up. I'm going to actually show you some actual ads right now from actual clients, you know, that's in Royaltie and other members as well. Okay, so this is what you can expect your ad to look like. Okay, so you see that one, you know, that's what it looks like. That's a sponsored ad. Let me see what happened. Okay, yeah, that's a sponsored ad, and then you can see here goes another one. Okay, that's one of our affiliates, Ryan DePaul. You know, and these are actual ads from actual members right here. I'm showing you. Here goes a live testimonial of somebody that got a sale, and then go through the ones, and then you can go through the ones that make it fit, that resonates best with your customer. You know, I'm talking to an insurance agent. I might show them the one, you know, that McMillan had, you know, like, look, you know, he's an insurance agent and this is his ad. He's actually been doing great with it. You know, here goes another demonstration, what you can expect to see and what it'll look like showing up on the social networks. Look how powerful that is. It looks clean, HD quality. You know, you don't have to have your own ad to pop up. We have enough social proof right here. You got like, this is what it looks like on YouTube. You know, this was somebody's ad popping up on YouTube. If you notice, that's the same ad right here. See? So look at, see, let's shop. Then come over here to YouTube and look, this is their ad right down to YouTube. Look, let's shop. And that's all you need to do, because we got tons of testimonials. Look, here they go sitting side by side. See that ad right there, sir? Tons of testimonials. And then once you go through all that, see, and let them see, then I'm done. Now let's talk business. Make sense? And that's how I do it. So that's how I get past the I don't see my own ad thing. But you know how people can just be so negative and they say, yeah, you know, I tell those people, one monkey don't stop no show. Make like Michael Jackson and beat it. I'm serious, man. You guys got to start getting some thicker skin. I'm serious. You guys got to stop acting like one. Man, this plane got 1,000,000 people on it. I got 910 people on my team alone. Okay, you think I'm worried about one person? You care about no one person? You know, kick rocks. The quicker someone tell you no, the quicker you can get to your first yes. For every one person that's saying no, there's 3 people ready to say yes right now. But why am I going to sit there and concentrate on one person that's beating it to death, want to be negative and want to, well, what if you could do this, and why it'd be better if it can do that, and what about this, and well, can you target down to the niche, and can you target to the woman and the man and the eight? No, I can't do any of that. If you want to do that, go put some zeros behind the budget and go get a Facebook ad, and then go manage a bunch of different other ad accounts to be able to advertise on different platforms as well. And then make sure that you keep track of your budget, because you ain't gonna just have a set budget of 47. Your money's gonna go well over that $47, and you're gonna have to keep track of that. So keep track of that as well. Okay, and also do me a favor, lose my damn number, because I ain't got time to be talking to you right now. You know what I mean? I got somebody else ready to say yes while you're sitting there wasting my time with this nonsense. Like, for real, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm so arrogant when it comes to this, because I've seen so many people get excited, and I've seen the opposite of negative, that I don't have to waste my time with that energy. I don't have to waste my time. Sometimes we sitting there trying to convince somebody. That's why I put that the other day. Convince yes is still a no at best. Like, you're sitting there like drilling it in, Mom. You need to see what I have here. I'm telling you, this is the best thing. No, it's not like that other stuff. It's not like the Serbia. It's so much better. You just need to look what we have. Do you got time to watch the video? Just watch the video. Trust me. If you watch that video, you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, this is the best thing we got since sliced bread. I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that. Do you have time to look at this short presentation? Do you have time to see what we have? No? Okay. Thank you for your time today. Have a blessed day. I'm off to the next. I'm serious. For real. We don't have time to be.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. That definitely was a good demonstration and presentation. I actually got 2 yeses even before I got involved in business. So I do my own little tests prior to getting in. And this is definitely very easy, no doubt about it. I mean, if you wanted to do it the old-fashioned way, just walking up and down the strip for half an hour, you can make all kinds of money. So that's the way I look at it.
Absolutely. And T, I just seen you say it'll be good if it wasn't an approval time. Again, see, this is another thing y'all gotta learn. I swear to God, this is the best thing I can tell you right now. Please, if the if was a fifth, we'd be drunk. Okay, we can always talk about what will be better. If I bet you back in the days when they had horse carriages, and if they would have had a horse, if they would have had a car, it'd been so much better. You know what? If cars right now could fly, oh my God, it would be so much. Man, we wouldn't have to worry about rush hour, would we? It would be so much better if cars could fly. Man, we could do this all day. Why concentrate on what can be better and all that when you can just concentrate on what we have and what's great? We already have something that no one even has. So why concentrate? Well, it'd be better if we can do this. And man, if we could just get to this and that. Well, we can do that all day. And you know what? That's the reason why I ended up becoming the top earner in this company. Because in 2017, when everybody's talking about what could be so much better, I'll get busy when things get better. And so many people sat on their hands because they were just waiting. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Royalty's going through growing pains right now. Well, you keep on waiting because Kawan's getting busy. So while you're waiting, Kawan putting up videos, Kawan's putting up content, Kawan's making stuff, and guess what's happening? Now Kawan ranking, Kawan's on the top of YouTube, Kawan's on Google because ain't nobody else working. Everyone else is waiting for Royalty. I'm waiting. Well, you keep waiting. Because while everyone else looking at the glass half empty, Kawan just said the glass half full. My mom always taught me, man, look at the glass half full. Everyone else looking at the glass half empty. Oh, man, it's a half a cup of juice. Man, it'd be so much better if it was full. You're right, it would be. But guess what? Half a glass can still quench your thirst, can it? So, yeah, we can go in there all day with someone. We can submit. You know what? We can do that till we blue in the face. We say, man, it'd be so much better though if we had analytics where we can say like the woman, the man, and we can actually do demographics where we can see the target, the area. And you know what'd be good too? Is like when we did the ad, we can see what it looked like right before it went up. Man, that'd be so much better. And you know what else would be good? If afterwards I came home and then it bought me a drink and then it gave me a massage and then it slept with me and then didn't talk back. And come on, man, we can do this all day. We can do this all day. You know what I mean? We have a great product. We have something good. I just demonstrated to you how you can a client. Do you really think that after you just gave that client that demonstration I just gave, that the only thing that he's thinking about is he's looking at this? Hold up, I didn't even show it. Let me go. Let's go make this make sense real fast. Okay, look. That's why I say y'all be overthinking this stuff sometimes, and y'all make it y'all be shooting yourself in the foot. It don't even be the client, it be you guys. Y'all be assuming. Look, so you really think after showing that client that big old presentation that all he's looking at is that active, that little green active right there? How do he know that the ad didn't go right through? Unless you tell him. So why would I even tell him that? I just say, look, boom, boom, boom. And again, you forgot. Royalty doesn't take time to change. So all you got to do is go with an ad that's already approved. Look, I can change everything on this ad. Watch this. I change this location. I put it over here. I say, okay, that location has been changed. But guess what didn't change? Look, save changes. Now watch this. Still green. Watch when we look at the top. Advertising updating. Look at the top. Boom. Still green. There is no wait time. The only way you're going to have to wait is if you come over here and you change like this picture down here. If you come down here and change this picture, yeah, Royalty got us to see what you're putting up. It might be a naked girlfriend or something crazy. So they got to make sure that you're in compliance. But once you're in compliance, it's going to get approved. You want to avoid that from happening? Already go with your stuff together. If I know I'm going to talk to Starbucks, I'm going to have a Starbucks ad here already ready to go. I'm going to already have it gone, ready. And then I'm going to go talk to them and say, look, this is what I put together for you. And that way, I don't have to worry about changing the picture and that changing. But even if it did, even if it said pending, like I said, I don't care. You see that right there? You see where it says rejected landing page? Boom. Do you really think that that's all red? So that might draw his attention. But if it wasn't all red, you really think, who cares? All I got to do is show them the experience. Look, this is how you change your ad. Look, we change your image. You can come up in here. You can do custom. I can put my ad here. Boom. You know, we can hit submit. And that just that easy. We changed it and we made an ad. Then we come over here. We drop a pin. And then boom, we're done. All you're doing is showing them how easy it is to do an ad. Also, he shouldn't feel so far-fetched that he has to get it approved anyways. Why wouldn't you have to get it approved? If you didn't get it approved, you could put anything up in here. What's to keep you from putting up a crazy picture that says F the president and you got a middle finger up or something crazy, or massage parlor around the back, but it ain't a massage parlor? Like, what's to keep that from happening? They have to filter it. They have to be able to see what's going on before it goes. That's not far-fetched. So a client should even understand that. Oh yeah, it's going to go through a process. Just like if you put up a TV ad right now, you don't just give it to them. All right, it's up. They got to go through a process. These are real ads. So the quicker that we get into that mindset that this is a real product doing a real service and it has to go through a real process to go up, then we will understand it more. And so will your clients. You know what I mean? Educate them. Educate them so they have a realistic expectation of how the product works. But if we overhype and underdeliver, then guess what? Yes, it's going to be hard to sell every single time. But definitely get out of that mindset of looking at the glass half empty. I'm telling you, it's garbage. It's just going to stunt your growth. It's going to hold you back. You're always going to be talking about what could be better. What could be better. It's those same people you see in the chat every day. Just ain't got nothing positive to say. Like, dang, all that time you been doing this, you could have went and worked your business and found out a way to make it work. Because even if something ain't working, it's always more than one way to get something done. So even if something isn't working like I need it to work this way, I just find a different way to make it happen. I'll go this way then. You know, it's a roadblock on the road. No problem. We just go the long way. It's going to take longer, but I'm going to still get there. But other people ain't even want to do that. They get to a little fork in the road. They're like, oh, wow, it's a tree down. We can go that way. Nah, it's going to take too long. It's going to take us 2 hours to go that way. Yeah, but we'll still get there. Yeah, I'll wait till somebody come and lift up the tree. When the government, when somebody comes and the construction comes and lift this tree, we'll get back on. So we'll get busy then. And then they'll sit there. And nobody comes and lift the tree. And it takes a while before someone comes and lift the tree. So they never got busy. They just been sitting there. They thought that was smarter than the person that say, man, I'll just go this way. It's going to take a long time, but I'll get there. So yeah, it took this person a long time, but guess what? They actually got there. They got to their destination. But these idiots are still sitting there waiting for somebody to lift the tree up. So they ain't got nowhere. They've been sitting there the whole time, just waiting for somebody to lift the tree. By the time somebody finally did lift the tree, look at the person that left. They got a big old head start. So not only did they hit the finish line, but they also got there first. So where they was looking at them like, oh man, I gotta wait. Well, guess what? Now by you waiting, you got there last, and you didn't benefit as much as the person that went before you. I hope that makes sense. That's probably like the best analogy I can probably give for that. Come on, man.
Juan, if I may.
Go ahead.
So we are the experts in our field. You know, you got to instill that expertise into your customer, and be positive, be energetic about what you're portraying about royalty. You know, if they're going to ask you questions, you got to have an answer immediately. You know, don't, well, it's because I'm not sure. No, that doesn't work. You are the expert on royalty. You know that it takes time to have an ad submitted. You know what works. You know what doesn't work. Instill that in your customer. Let them know that you are the expert on what you are talking about.
And they can't be upset about something that they don't even know about. Like they can't say, "Oh, it'd be better if it do this." If it never did that. Like I can say it'd be better if a car fly if a car was already flying, and then you came and had a car that didn't fly. I'm like, dang, it'd be better if it flew though. But since cars don't fly, I'm never going to say that when you bring me a car. You know, I don't care what the car do. I'm never going to say, "Oh man, it'd be better if it fly," until cars actually fly. So that being said, when you're presenting this to a client, they don't even know about this product. This product is brand new. This isn't even out. They don't have anything to compare this to. So if they don't have anything to compare it to, that means you can only be your own worst enemy by bringing up anything negative. Anything negative. Stay on the positive note. You always stay positive. When you was coming up and you was going on your date, did you just start talking about how bad whatever you had going? Because we all had something awkward about us, right? So did I just start drilling it in? Oh, I just wish my teeth was better. You know, I can't wait till I get my teeth fixed. You know, yeah. I know I'll be so much more handsome if I get my teeth. Well, damn, you know what she's gonna start doing? Well, let me go look at your teeth. I wasn't really paying attention, but now that you keep on bringing it up, let me go look. Oh wow, yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? So unconscious about my hair. Just wish my hair. You know what I mean? Like if people did that, they would have nobody. So have you ever seen an ugly guy with like the best looking girl? Be like, how did he get her? But he had the most confidence. Biggie Smalls. Anybody that knows who that? Biggie Smalls. He back when he was alive, he even said in the song, "Black, fat, black, and ugly as ever." He told you, "I'm fat, black, and ugly as ever." But yet and still, he ended up having one of the baddest girls in the game at that time because he had confidence. So confidence overrode the actual problem, right? Same thing with your business. If you go in with confidence, you can get sales. But if you go in weak, you go in timid, you go in, looking like you're trying to get your first sale out the way. Ain't nobody signing up with that. Ain't nobody. You look like the nice guy in the club, buying all the drinks, but ain't gonna go home with nobody. Straight up. Nobody respects that. It's weak. So you come from a position of power. They know only what you tell them, what you sell them, what you show them. So if they feeling negative, it's because you came in a negative way, or you didn't come with enough power. People don't even fix their mouth to bring anything up negative to me. They know I'm gonna shoot it down so fast. I have an answer for everything that you could possibly say about this company. Everything. That's why I be telling you guys, I got a problem, call me on 3-way. I have a 90% close rate because I don't care. No one can tell me anything. This is a $47 product that gets your product in front of 5,000 eyeballs a month. There's nothing out there that does that for that price. Nothing. So why should I be scared to have that conversation with anybody? If you are, you don't realize what we have. We have too much. I could switch the game up. Hey, by the way, do you have ClickFunnels? And I hope you guys download the new app, by the way. But do you have ClickFunnels? Yeah, I got ClickFunnels. Or do you use some type of landing page builder? Yes, I do. Okay, nice. So that means you know the importance of creating, getting leads and all that, and build your business. But I have a question for you. Does your landing page builder come with 5,000 monthly impressions? Oh no. Mm-mm. Oh wow. Well, Royaltie does. Let me show you. So look, right here we have our own landing pages. See how neat these look? Look how professional those look. Look, now, look at my digital business card. I don't have to send a business card. I can send that to you. They go my business card. You know, they got my business card. I don't have to send a business card. They got my business card right there. All my information. They got my phone number, email. Do you see the benefit in this, sir? You see this? Look, we got the call to action. Look at click. You can right there. Social proof. If I want to show my social proof, all right there. The click of a button. I got all my videos. Access my training. You know, lead gen. All right there at the drop of my hands. And look at, I can make unlimited ones, sir. Look at these different ones I can make. See what I'm saying? Come from a position of power. Look at, and did you know, sir, that when you use these landing pages, Royaltie is also going to give you guaranteed leads in your niche, and they're going to put it right here in your order form. So you see right there, I have a name, phone number, email. Royaltie is going to feed me leads monthly. Yeah, it starts March 1st. So we get you in now. Come March 1st, you'll be already getting leads in on top of being able to use these awesome tools. On top of get 5,000 monthly impressions. On top of be able to go to multiple app networks like Facebook, Google, Twitter, Yahoo, all at once from one location. On top of be able to have 2 different apps. One to be able to manage your ads, and be able to manage your landing pages. But you'll also have one that you'll be able to keep track of your whole sales force and your whole team. Like right here, you can be able to be in a chat room, or you'll be able to leave content. Multiple content. And all of this, sir, for as little as $77 down and then $47 a month after. Do you see any value in that, sir? Let's talk. Is that really a hard conversation to have, guys? After somebody breaks it down like that, is this person really, what can you say negative? Tell me, come on, I'll wait. What can you say negative? I just gave you one of those things was worth 47. Each one of them things, like the landing page, that was worth 47. The Dropbox feature with the messenger, that was worth 47. Ads, that's worth 47. We bundled it all together, and it's still only $47. Who can argue with that? Nobody. They can't. But that's how you got to present it. And you got to come with confidence. Your voice got to show. You got to show. You got to get animated. When they start talking nonsense, you got to let them know you talk about nonsense. All due respect, but sorry, I got to shut you off right now. What are we talking about? Nah, because I see where you're going with that, and you're wrong. So let me make you right real fast. Or let me point you in the right direction so you can be right. So this is how it works. You see what I'm saying? And you come back from a position of power. I hope that makes sense. May I get a replay of the webinar? Replays will always be in the Elite University, so this will be uploaded. Anybody that's new that don't know, this will be uploaded to the group, to the file section, and also the Elite University. So yes, this will be up. And the training that we did before this is already up. All right, presentation was great and is a must-watch a few times. Lots of info, amazing power. All the marketing software require you to go and buy Facebook ads separately. That's true. Good information, thanks. May I get a replay? Don't nobody put anything in the chat room for a second, because every time y'all put something new, it goes back down to the bottom. So I just want to try to catch up real fast. So for a second, don't nobody type nothing. You can talk though. So anybody that want to say anything, unmute yourself. It's not a problem. Matter of fact, if you have a question right now, go ahead and unmute yourself. It's not. Go ahead and ask your questions.
Kawan, can I ask you a question?
Giamo, go, and then I think that was Caddy, and you can go after.
Go ahead, Anthony.
Kawan?
Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Hey, buddy. Has anybody else had problems with the landing page software? I'm having all kinds of issues between I have a Mac and I can't seem to get the photos to come up. I tried getting in this afternoon with technical service, and I was waiting all afternoon and they weren't picking me up.
Like, what do you mean? Like, I haven't had any problems. So, like, what kind of problems are you having?
Like, when you have to insert the photographs, like I would go to my photo files and click on it and nothing is happening.
That is your size of the picture correct?
Yeah. I tried like every photo, like nothing is working. Something's definitely not right.
We went in and made sure the sizing was correct. Each picture with the sizing, because I noticed that each little square they have to insert a picture, takes a different size. And I even went to Canva and resized them, and some of them wouldn't fit.
Like
Even
I know you can only program your location from a phone, but as far as the landing page, you can design it on a desktop, correct?
Yes, it's the pictures that you're having issues with, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I had the same problem, and I having more of a problem on my PC versus my phone, but I noticed that even if it says it takes a 1200 by 1200, if I'm going into Canva and putting that exact dimension in, it's not looking right. So you just have to keep playing with it. You might try a different browser too.
So a Safari browser there might be some issues with?
I would use Chrome myself.
Always use Chrome when you're doing stuff like what Dad's do with web. Just use Chrome, yeah. Cause Safari,
Issues.
Yeah, and all them other ones. Just use Chrome, and you should have a better experience.
Cool, thank you.
Not a problem. Also, I see you had asked the samples. So those samples that you had saw, they're all in your phone. Hey, you know what, guys? I want you guys to do me a favor. Before you guys think to go anyplace else, like, hey, guys, just go to your phone. Just humor me. Go to the phone. I got you covered. Like, trust me. Go to the phone. Just go to your content section. Let me go see if Kwan put this back here. Because I'm willing to bet 9 times out of 10 I did. And if I didn't, just tell me and I'm putting it back there. Because I don't want.
Can you show where it is, Kwan?
Huh?
Can you show where that is, please?
Absolutely. That I can do.
I just realized I had my.
So through the upline, okay, you're going to show us. Thanks.
All right, so yeah, like she said, do the upline. Log back in real fast. All right, so after you log into your upline app, you want to come down here to the bottom right, okay, where you see that little paper icon. Now, again, remember, we got 2 apps now. So we got the ad app. This is in the other app. Okay, hit that little bottom. Turn that out. See the bottom right corner right next to the Thunderbolt? Hit that little paper icon. You should see your team. If you don't see that right there, then that means you've never signed up for a team. So come up here and see what says join a team. Join the team. Search for the Royaltie Elite. And then once you do that and you're done, I'm already on it, so that's probably why I ain't showing it. But it'll pop up the teams, and then join the team. You see, I'm already up there. It's already joined. Okay. After that, come here, hit that, and this is where everything is at. Okay. Look at what to do first. I even moved it to the top because I didn't want no more. What do I do? Come on, it's right there. You're telling on yourself. You let me know you're not paying attention. You're not plugged in. So you go to what to do first. See, join the Facebook group right there. Click of a button. They can join. Sign up for the Elite University right there. Click of a button. Sign up for your marketing system right there. Click of a button. How to set up your VF gym. This is where we want everybody to go, so they do not be bugging you. Talk about Kwan. Not Kwan or you. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to set up a gym. I'm having a problem. I don't know how to do an ad. Leave that off the bed. Send them right here. Okay? Right there. It's right in the app. You don't have to send them no links. Just tell them to go download the app, go to the content section, and then boom. Look at everything. Come on, what a new video that you just did right there. See at the bottom, new royalty comp plan right there. Both of them. Sales video. Hey, come on, where that Craigslist ad? Where that Craigslist copy? Right there. I got the first one I did back in the days, and we got the new one right there. See, VF Gym, Craigslist ad copy. Come on, where the scripts to the phone? Right there. Where the download to our crown? I want that. I want to use that right there. I mean, I didn't leave anything out. How do I get the leads? Right there. They go your leads. Come on, I need those TCP share codes. I see you had a capture page for us. Yep, I got a whole bunch of them. See all those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages for you to use. Right there. Just click it. They go to share codes. Come on, I need that email swipe. You know, the 30-day emails is going out. Here it goes right there. Come on, Online Sales Pro. I see you put out that new Online Sales Pro. I got you covered. It's right there. They go all to sell. Matter of fact, they even go to the team code to be able to get $10 off and 30 and so forth. All right, I need social proof, man. No one believes that Royalty really does what it does. No problem. We got you covered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I think you see where we're going with this. Social proof. All the social proof you need right there. And for the people that just don't get it, our weekly trainings, so that you never have to ask, go on, how do I access our weekly trainings? Even though I've been seeing I've been having a hard time hitting it and accessing, so I might take that off. That's the only thing I haven't seen that's been working.
Boss figures. I got a question.
Okay.
Can we use any of those graphics in our ads, or are those just examples?
They're more like examples. I mean, if you use them, I would redo it. Like, don't like. Just,
oh, definitely. I mean,
what are you saying?
Some of those could be used just as a graphic, but I was just wanting to know because a lot of times people don't want what they created.
I would definitely reach out to that person and make sure.
Yeah.
Some people would get offended maybe and feel some type of way. So definitely, if it was somebody's actual ad, I would reach out to them first and see if they don't mind. But if it's something like universal, like generic, so what? I'll take it. You know. But if it's like blatantly, like, wait a minute, that's Kawan's face right there. Someone just took Kawan's picture and put it up here as an ad. Like, that would be different. Like, hey, wait a minute.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
Hey, Kawan, the new app, we just go to the Apple store and get the app.
Yeah, the new one is called Upline Ads. So just put in Upline Ads and you'll see it.
In the store.
In the store. Yep. Just go to your store, Upline Ads.
Okay, thank you.
Try Pixie.
I have a question.
Go ahead. Shoot, Kate.
I'm wondering about the Vimeo. So when Justin and Cheryl do a video, I was searching for one of their videos, Quan. Is there a way I can pull it up? Because I went to Vimeo and it's pulling up like the first video they ever did, but I want like the recent videos. Can I search by?
Yeah, I think you should be able to just go to their corporate page. They upload all the videos to their corporate page. So just type in Royalty and then look for Royalty's actual page, and then all the videos should be there.
On Facebook?
No. I mean on Vimeo. Like go to Vimeo, type in Royalty, and then look for their actual corporate page. Or the next time you find any one of their videos, click on it, and then go to Vimeo, and then click on the actual name of the video, like whoever posted it, and then all the rest of the videos will pop up too.
Okay. Are they in any order, or are they just all in there?
I don't even know, to be honest with you, because I don't really be on the Vimeo channel, so I don't know how they upload it. Another thing I know they do too is they always upload those same videos to either a YouTube channel, and they usually put it on the corporate page on Facebook. So it kind of just go navigate between them three places. You should see it.
Okay.
What is TCP? The Conversion Pros. If you need it, it's in the group. Can we use TCP share codes as well as OSP if we're not in TCP? Not if you're not in TCP or OSP. So you need to be in one or the other to use the share codes.
Also, there's two apps for Upline. When I go into iTunes, I just saw another app. It says Upline Ads.
Yeah, remember I was saying one is for your ads, and one is for being able to do all that elaborate stuff that I just showed you, to be able to get to your content, all that. The reason why they did that is because you're gonna get some clients that ain't gonna care about all this. Like they're not gonna care about the content section. They came to just do advertising with with using their gems. So those kind of clients, we want them to have option and not have to worry about all this. Like this can be actually confusing if they're looking at all. Look, what is this? What is this? What is all this? What is this? What is this? Why is this? I just want to do an ad. What is this? What is this lightning bolt? This doesn't make any sense to me. So this can get very, very confusing to somebody that never been in Royalty before. So what Royalty did is they came out with the Upline Ads so that it's not, and it's straight to the point. See, it's either ad pins to the left or landing pages to the right. There's no way anybody can mess that up. There's nothing else to do. So download both of them. They're both beneficial. They're both going to come in handy. Download both.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any more questions? Go ahead. Somebody was about to say something. Who's about to talk?
I get it.
Had to help my son real quick. Came back to you singing Biggie. What was that
Hey,
about? Huh? Go ahead.
for the ads, it says sign up here or use your email. Are we using our email from the first upline? Is it the same or is it something different?
Same. Use your same email that you use with Royaltie.
Okay, all right.
My mind has been blown, and now I am. Hey, I'm glad. I think this is Diana's first time. I believe it's your first training. So welcome. I think was you in the Serbia? I think you actually she used to be in the Serbia, and so.
Yes, I was with them from day one, and all I can say is you blow my mind. And the information that you have is just, I thank you so much, because for those of you, anybody that's struggling and whatnot, if you just tune in, and I'm going to be tuning in often, you can do whatever you set your mind to.
Absolutely awesome. Well, we're definitely happy to have you here. Appreciate you coming and actually being as vocal as you have. This being your first time, been real vocal in the group. I've been watching you, and yeah, we do this every single Monday. So it's gonna just and all of our trains are like this, where it's just all just value. We're not putting out no mindset. I'm not asking you about your why, none of that, because your why is not gonna put no money in your bank account right now. So. I'm trying to teach you how to do income generating activities. Everything that we're doing is going to some way, shape, form generate some kind of income. And if it don't, we have no business talking about it or dealing with it. Yes, mindset is still important, because if your mind ain't in the right place and if you don't have the right way of thinking, just like the half empty full thing I was saying, then of course it's going to stunt your growth. But it's still a balance. You can't just be all mindset either, just like you can't just be all about the money. So it definitely has to be a balance. And I hate when you hear them other gurus and teachers where they just pound this mindset stuff into you. Mindset. And then they don't put anything tangible that's all right, I got it. Now my mind's right. I'm ready. So now what? And now you're still stuck. Like, no, something ain't right there then. So like again, I totally appreciate you. And everybody else that's new too, that's here for the first time or tuning in or was on the fence and just kind of like peeked their head in to see what we had going on. That's what we have. All right. So any more questions before we go ahead and wrap it up? I think I got down to the last question here. If you happen to put something in the chat and I didn't get to it because everything was moving, just go ahead and unmute yourself and ask now, so that you don't get left out, and I can go ahead and answer that. And if not, then we'll go ahead and shut it down.
Quan, a couple more questions. Our training, when you upload our training, is it the most recent training comes up as the last one?
Yep. So it's going to be right here. So when you come into the training, let's go to the home page. All of our last training, all of our elite trainings are always right here. It's in this course. Okay. So you got all of these, but the one that we do every Monday is always going to be in this one right here. And then once you click on it and you get to the main page with all the modules, then it's going to be this one right here. It's always the last training. So today it's we're getting a lot. All right, so right here, see, this was last week's how to use Royaltie. What was it? How to use Royaltie to do what? Oh, how to use Royaltie landing pages. All right, so that was the last one for last week. You'll see it's always right above the downloads. So the downloads will be at the very, very bottom, and whatever is the last training we did will be right above the downloads.
Okay. And do you know anybody who's used ClickFunnels to promote Royaltie?
I'm pretty sure some people have. I'm pretty sure. ClickFunnels.
Have you?
I don't, because I have TCP and I have ClickFunnels, and We have our own marketing system, you know, the one that we've created. So it's kind of like I would just be paying just to be paying. It wouldn't really make sense for me. And then my son has Builderall, so it was just too many. I didn't really need it, especially for the hefty price tag that I would have to add on to my monthly, you know, expense. It would just be it just wasn't necessary. But it is good though. I don't have anything bad to say about it. Are you debating on getting it, using it, already have it? Like, what was your reason for asking?
Well, I signed up for their 30-day challenge. So I went through the 30-day challenge course, but I don't have a product that I have to put out there. So I thought, well, I'm going to start with Royaltie and test it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's $100. The basic program's $100, $97. It's $297. It's a little bit expensive, but it's really popular.
Okay, this is what I recommend. I recommend getting OSP because it's going to be able to. All right, I'll show you. I'll share it with you. Our OSP funnel is. I'll share all 3 pages. So these are the 3 pages that you get, and it's easy to set up. It's duplicatable. You can get your people in. I mean, like your people set up fast, and they don't have to be techies or know how to build pages or any of that. And it's meant for just to convert. Like that's what it is. So these are the 3 pages right there. And and another thing, a lot of people already have OSP and TCP. So if they already have it, all you have to do is give them our team share code. And once you give them our team share code, they have the same exact page.
Okay.
What did you say, Diana? Your life for OSP? You said you already have OSP?
Got that tattoo and everything.
Oh man, so look, so you good. So all you gotta do is just put in our team code. So I'm gonna put it in right now to the group. So you put in this team code right here, and you got those 3 pages. On top of that, if you join anything else that I got going on, then you're gonna also get funnels for those too, because OSP, I teamed up with OSP is actually making a funnel for every single company I'm in. So all the companies I'm in, you'll have a funnel for at no extra charge. With a 30-day email responder that's going to go out on your behalf that I created as well.
I've got a quick question. This is Becky.
Hey, Becky.
I've got people that I invited to this evening, but they weren't able to make it, and now they're asking if there's a replay. I don't remember. You may have touched on it. Is there a way for me to share a replay with the potentials that I wanted to see this training tonight, or no?
Normally not, because once we upload it, it's kind of like it's archived at that point, so there's no way for them to see it. But I have no problem with it if you guys want to share it with prospects that's serious, that you really got somebody on the fence that you know you feel like this will pretty much close the deal. Then go ahead. If it's just a looky loo that's just trying to get some free information, no, tell them to kick rocks. But
okay.
but you know, but if it's like the real deal, like yeah, no problem. Go ahead and share it. I'll share it tomorrow, and when I share in the group, just go ahead and take that link and share with whoever you want to you know, whoever missed.
Thanks.
Not a problem. You're welcome. Everything that we have is meant for leverage, guys. You know, of course, it's for you to learn, but after you learn, then it's meant for leverage. Okay, you're supposed to be leveraging all this so that you can get sales, because everyone doesn't have 600 videos up like Kawan. Everyone is not going to be up at 5 in the morning and go to bed at 12 at night like Kawan and stay in front of his whole computer, the whole time. Everyone's not going to do that. I get it. So you got to make it so you got to give them something that's going to be duplicatable. Okay, and you got to give them something that's going to put you in the same boat as Kawan without having to be Kawan. So, for instance, Kawan had to sit up all night and make this for you guys, but you don't. You just got to go out and promote it. See what I'm saying? So you don't have to put in the grunt work. You just got to put in the work. So you go out and you tell them, say, hey, look, when you join my team, you get access to all this. Look at this. And remember, like I said, nothing just for the sake of just having. Let's go through them real fast. Look. How to post in Facebook groups and have people asking you about your business instead of the other way around. How to use Messenger bot. How to cold call clients. How to rank on the front page of YouTube. How to use Facebook Live. Elite marketing system. How to use Get Response. Look, this is all tangible stuff that you're going to actually use as a marketer. So when a person sees like, yo, and you can come back here. Let me show you something you guys can do, guys. This is how you use it as leverage. Remember, I taught you guys how to do the video software already. So you take that video software, you know, and then you come back here and you just spend yourself just kind of going through the back office. Like, look, guys, you get all this, and let them see the titles. Let them see the titles. If you want to get a better look, make it look a little more attractive, open it up right here. Look, 77 different courses. And that's just in one course. They get 77 different modules in one course. That's not even including all of our other stuff. So look at, so they get to see right here. That way they get to see the whole title. For right here, you see it gets cut off a little bit. So at least right here, they get to see the whole thing. And they get to see just how powerful this really is. See what I'm saying? Just how powerful this really is. And we got real stuff back here, you know, how to use SMS, like all up-to-date stuff. Nothing that's all old and out of date. You know what I mean? Stuff that no one even cares about no more. So then, and then we got software. And you let them see that. You log into some of the softwares we have. You demonstrate. You let them see that we have our own PLR store that they can use to be able to give away free stuff. You know, you let them see. You know, you let them see we have Instagram training here. This one train right here cost me $600 alone. You know, so you let them see. You let them see we have credit repair. You know, you can get them $10,000 worth of a line of credit right now. We don't care what their credit score is. We can get you approved. And then you let them see. Look at 10,000 here, 5,000 here, 2,500 here, 1,500 here. I probably wouldn't show this one because you get those people that think they know it, like they too smart for their own good, and they'll see the names like OX Publishing right here, and they'll see Hudson Chase, and they'll say, "Ooh." They'll just start Googling, and they'll just try, you know what I mean? They'll try and bypass you. You know, you get people like that. So for that sake, I wouldn't go deep into the credit one because it got the titles of some of these stores, and they might try to go reverse and see what it is. So that one I wouldn't go into. I would just tell them, like, look, you can get 10,000 line of credit. This is a good one to showcase because it shows all this stuff they can resell, and they get to resell it without you know, you got full rights. So you can resell it. You can give it away. You can use it as incentives. You know, maybe you can afford to get an advertising boost. No problem. Give away these as incentives. Look at all this. You get to give away 36 different courses. I should be seeing this on you guys' timelines. I haven't even really seen this in some of you guys' timelines like I should. Why not? Why is this not on your Facebook page? Why is this not? Why are you guys asking for people to give you opt-ins and do business with you, but you haven't led with no value at all? You haven't gave anything, but you're steadily begging for their contact information and for them to do business with you. You don't see something wrong with that? You have to earn a business. You have to earn it, and this is how you do it, by giving value. But if you don't give anything, then why should anybody give anything to you? You hear that saying, you help enough other people be successful, then other people have no problem watching you be successful. I have a couple of sayings like that on my own, you know. If you hand some people a couple of slices, then they don't mind watching you eat the whole loaf. But if you hand people crumbs, or don't even give them the crumbs, they're just going to eat in their face. Then guess what? People going to start resenting you. They're going to start hating on you. They're not going to want to do business with you. They're not going to want to be around you. Same thing. If I'm always making money, I'm always flossing, but I'm never teaching you how to make money, I'm never showing you how to do the same things that I've been able to do, guess what? Eventually, you don't care. Kwan ain't nothing but a bragger. Kwan ain't nothing but an arrogant son of a... You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll be the opposite. But since I help so many people, then it's like, you know what? It's the opposite of that. Well, it's the same thing. Let people see it. If you let people see all this value alone is worth $77 down to $47 a month, right? And then you always bring it back home. And on top of that, you're going to get a virtual gym and landing page creator. You okay? All right. And 5,000 impressions a month. You see what I'm saying? This is how you under hype, over deliver. Under hype, we ain't leading with hype. No hype at all. But documentation beat conversation. Check, forget what we say. Check our resume. Or we come with tons of that, tons of it. And all you asking for is $77, and you just keep drilling home. He still wants to argue with you about. And we're going to also have a 6-figure earner in your back pocket. Literally, like you can call this guy Kawan Mayo at any time. Watch. Hello? Hey, how you doing, Kawan? I ain't had it's nothing. I just want to prove a quick point. I'll call you back. See what I'm saying? We can call Kawan at any given time, okay? And how many 6-figure earners do you know will answer the phone? By the way, that's his personal number. There ain't no Google number, nothing crazy like that. That's the same number you get to his family, friends, and loved ones. And you're going to get that on top of the gym, on top of 5,000 impressions, on top of access to Elite University, on top of weekly trainings, on top of a marketing system, on top of, come on. Where else can you get all that for $77 down to $47 a month? That's the way you need to talk to your prospects. You should never let nobody get control over that conversation over you and have you feeling timid and weak. And oh my God, they just won't buy anything from me. Oh my God. Hell no. We have way too much to offer. Way too much. Be cocky. Be the teenager. Remember the only teenager that had a car in school? He was cocky, right? Cocky. Everybody was driving their little bike, by their bike. That person comes to school with the car early, cocky. Okay, you know he come from a position of power. Everybody gonna want to be that person's friend. He ain't gonna have a problem getting a girlfriend. You know what I mean? He's coming from a position of power. You have nothing but power at your fingertips, okay? So don't let nobody take it from you. Becky, be like Biggie. Oh, no, I mean, where's the user right now? What is he on? All right, go to me. Oh, Becky, you said what am I using right now? That's the Elite University that you're looking at right there. So you have access to that. That's your Elite University.
Hey, Kwan, I didn't see the $300 a day, that the video that you just played. Is that not in there now?
It's in there. It's right here. So come over here. It's in Online Marketing 101. Right here. Easy $300 a day business. And there you go. And don't forget, guys, if any of these videos have resources, don't forget to always check under here. Because if it is, that's what it's going to be. You hit that, and this is where you're going to be able to get your downloads and your scripts and ad copy, all that stuff. It's going to be right here. So make sure you always look for that. And also module downloads, if there is any. So it'll be right here, too. And you can see where you can download. Okay? So just be mindful of those. This will keep notes at if there's any notes.
Hey, Kawan, good evening. I was just wondering, the name of the program that you're on right now that you're using to do this lesson on, what's the name of it?
This right here, this is our Elite University.
Go to
No. What are you on right now?
No.
What you're speaking of?
Oh, this is
go to meeting.
No. The program that you're using right now, not GoToMeeting, but the one what you're doing. What's the one that you're using to be on camera and have the screen on, the website and everything? What's the name of the program that you're doing this on? Like, because this is like a live video you're doing. What are you doing the live video on?
GoToMeeting. Wait. Hold on. Okay, wait. What part? What live video?
Right now, the video that you're doing on, there's a program that you actually broadcast this over. I know you're doing it with GoToMeeting, but what is the name of the program that you're doing?
My camera setups. You talk about how I got this camera like in this bottom corner.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I do is I use QuickTime at the same time, right? And I'll open up a QuickTime, and then normally it'll be like this big or whatever, and then I'll just shrink it, and then I'll bring it to the top like this. So I'll float it to the top so it can't be moved, and then I just put it to the corner like that.
So it's still the program is QuickTime?
So it's still GoToMeeting, and I'm just using QuickTime on top of the GoToMeeting, if that makes sense.
All right, but if I want to do like how you say, like a YouTube video, like an instructional YouTube video, and I want to teach somebody how to use Canva tools or something like that with my thing with my picture in the corner like you got right now, what's the name of that program?
Okay, so that's in our training. It's called Screencast-O-Matic.
Okay, that's okay. Thank you.
No problem. That's in our training as well. So you'll see that in Elite University. And if you want to do that, you can also do those. You just come over to Screencast-O-Matic. That's right here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it will do like you just said. It'll put the thing in. It'll put the screen for you. So I do that when I'm doing my when I'm doing live presentations for.
Right.
Yeah, that's when you.
Right.
and it'll look something like this. I'll show you what it's gonna look like. It's probably taking long to load because see. So you can pick. See how it says both right here. You can see webcam, screen, or both. So if you pick both,
Okay.
it'll have that picture in the corner for like that. It'll have the picture
Beautiful. That's what I need. Thanks, man. Thank you.
welcome.
What's the name of it, Quan?
Screencast-O-Matic. You can find this in the Elite University as well. Just go find the training that says how to I don't know the name of it no more. It's been a while, but it's gonna be something like how to do your own videos or how to make professional videos like Kawan, something like that.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome. And I recommend getting the pro version. It's only $15 for the year. It's very worth it. Like you get so many tools, you'll be able to do so much. Like how to put arrows in. Well, you can still do that stuff, but you can do more though. Like it's just a little bit more elaborate. It's better. It's worth it. Like $15 for the whole year.
Cool. That's what's up. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Any more questions? Just download the new Upline app. It's crazy. Yes, it's definitely right on point. I love it. Holy crap, this freaking awesome. Becky, love it. Hey, I love when y'all get excited because then I know I'm doing my job. That's all good. I'm glad y'all getting excited. I'm glad you're loving the training. I'm glad we've been able to keep y'all's attention this long, even though we said we was going to be done an hour ago. All right, we go through some more of these comments. Good night, good job, go team. Now go implement these steps. Hey, exactly, that's the thing. It's no good if you don't actually go implement it. So go get busy. Make me proud. Go show me. Go tell me. Come on, I just got another sale. Come on, I just implemented that strategy you told me. Come on, I just finished the video. No, like I said, we have tons back there, guys. So just get busy. One of the best you've done. Oh, I appreciate that, Spencer. And that's one of my hands-on guys right there too. So that's a lot coming from him. All right. Any more questions before we shut it down? All right. Looks like we're done. All right, guys. So you know how it goes. This will be, we're going to upload this as soon as it's done rendering. It takes time to render. Since we went 2.5 hours today, this might take a little while. So it will definitely be up by tomorrow, the latest. Okay, so we'll have this up tomorrow. It'll be up in the group. It'll be in the file section. And it'll be in the Elite University, which is the main section that you should be accessing. Okay? All right. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys next week. Have a blessed day.
Thanks, Kawan.
You're very, very welcome.
Night, bro.
Good night. Good night, everybody. Oh, all the new people, good night.